Bar Stool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker, Mostly Sports.
Welcome to Mostly Sports, presented by Jägermeister. I'm Mark Titus. He's Brandon Walker. Those are the Couch Boys.
TV stars.
Television. Fox Sports 1 stars.
He's got his Cracker Jack.
Ebo is eating his Cracker Jack breakfast for some reason.
He
He
mute
waited.
my mic for a little bit.
Cracker Jacks?
I can't help but think
You waited till right this second.
were we missing something on the on the morning show this morning?
TJ was
I
here.
think the whole game.
Oh, TJ, you were in the production booth.
Yeah, I was
The whole
swing
game
producing.
was-
Cody was cutting highlights.
Cody
right.
was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just here.
I love the Mostly Sports guys. Man.
It was
I
good.
love 'em.
It was good shit.
I love them. It was fun. It was good. It was
Good
good to
shit.
watch you guys.
Did
Happy
they bleep out the slur that Connor said?
No blue.
Oh,
clean slate.
You didn't.
What?
Oh, you didn't. You guys haven't been told.
No.
Connor's microphone wasn't on the entire.
Thank God.
Connor was muted the entire show. So, you might have said something. No one could hear it.
Maybe.
I assume someone would catch it. If
Marco,
Still a dream come true.
I want you to know I did wear this Casa Bonita shirt that you gifted me when you went to Casa Bonita, so I could have a piece of me.
Thank you, Ebo. That means
Piece
a lot.
of you up there with me.
And you know what? You guys did a great job. I don't think the show's getting canceled by tomorrow. So I think I will get my chance tomorrow. I was worried initially that
we
it's
were
gonna last two. It's gonna last 2 episodes.
Yeah. No.
And then
buddy, if it
I'll
made it
never
through
get my
yesterday, it can make it through anything.
Anyway, it is Wednesday, September 3rd. We're live from Chicago. We are brought to you, as always, by Jägermeister, 56 Botanicals, 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Wherever you're at, if you're hanging with friends at the bar, maybe you're doing all the sports stuff, just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with ice cold Jägermeister. And remember to check Jägermeister out at Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister, the core, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mass Jägermeister U.S. White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
College football, NFL football, Major League Baseball had a fight last night.
Yeah.
Had a pitcher turning on his catcher.
Yeah, that was wild.
But that is not the number one story in sports right now. The number one story today, she did it.
She did it.
She did it. She did it.
She did the thing, and
Yeah, she did.
It kind of came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, she waited till the precise moment we stopped thinking about it.
That's exactly right.
And she did it. She dropped it. Taylor McGregor, Cubs sideline reporter. What do you call us? Dugout reporter? What do you call a sideline reporter in baseball?
They have lines.
Huh?
They have
Field
lines.
reporter?
They have lines in baseball.
Yeah, on-field reporter, I believe is.
On-field reporter.
On-field reporter.
But she wasn't on the field.
She stands side by the line.
Yeah, so
Stands to the side by the lines of the field.
What side of the line would you want to be on?
huh.
You pick
So
one.
NBA is a sideline reporter.
That's right.
NFL's a sideline reporter. Hockey is on ice. On ice reporter.
But they're never on ice.
They're
never
ice.
actually on the ice.
No. And baseball is a
Field reporter? Field?
anybody know? Anyway, Taylor McGregor does that for the Chicago Cubs
That's right.
broadcast, and she does it for ESPN football. She
She doesn't. She's sneakily everywhere.
She's sneakily everywhere.
She's sneakily everywhere.
She was in Ireland.
That's
wasn't
exactly.
she?
Yeah, she was in Ireland, and then she flew to San Francisco for the Cubs series against the Giants, and then
Yeah.
she's calling a Colorado football game, and yeah, she's everywhere. But anyway.
So she was on this show a while back. She being a great friend of Ben Mintz was in the building and stopped by the couch. She said family. She signed as we all know. She's the only person signed in blue on
That's
this.
right.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's a family member. And we charged her. We challenged her that day. We said, hey, you got a mic? I want you to say. We showed her the Mr. Ed video. I want you to say that a player has a heart of a horse.
How did this come up? Because
I don't remember
I
at
think
all.
She watched it and she was like, "Hey, heart of the horse." And
Yeah.
we're like, "What does that mean?" And she's like, "That's a saying." And we're like, "No, it's not."
And we made it become a saying.
Yeah.
And she said it.
And then she said it. She said it. TJ, show the people.
Cliff, Alex.
Oh boy.
I'm about to join you.
Oh,
And I'm
she's talking
running
about
it.
herself.
Hi. Okay.
Oh, what's up, T-Man?
What's going on?
Oh, chilling.
Alex, I know you're an athlete. I don't worry about you. And I know, Cliff, that you
No, don't start.
that you won a World Series.
Come on in here.
You were an all-star. You have the heart of a horse. But
You almost got cut off by that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Matt Olson's double kind
Ball
of.
ripped down the line.
Man.
Heart of a
Wow.
horse.
We did it.
So we did it. We did it. Shout out Taylor McGregor. Shout out to
What's next for us?
we got to get her back in and give her another one, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah.
Unless we have another guest with a microphone, we'll give them something to say.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I feel like the dog barking at the mail truck. You know, like we got there. Now, like, what do we do? No.
Do we make a T-shirt and have somebody wear it? Do we?
We could like have somebody take the Mostly Sports belt to a WWE event.
Oh, that sounds
do
awesome.
that.
That's a good
could be
idea.
That sounds fucking
We
awesome.
could try that. See if we
Stop
can get
right
that
there.
on-
All right, TJ. Guess what?
What?
I got you tickets to SmackDown Friday night,
Oh,
Way.
and you're taking the belt.
You? We're going together?
No, you're going. I gotta go somewhere else.
Okay.
Now, Brandon, where's the belt?
Where is the?
Where is the belt? Interesting.
Did y'all hide the belt from me?
Huh.
Where is the belt?
You had it.
But where is
you're the
belt?
champ. It's your belt, right?
Oh, you guys
where's that belt?
hid the
Where-
belt from me.
Where is the belt?
Where is the belt?
Where's the belt?
You were the one responsible for it, Brandon.
Was it in the Jeep?
No,
You
it
got
was,
rid of the Jeep?
No, it was here. It's here somewhere. What y'all do with the belt? Y'all are fucking with me.
It's your belt.
I haven't seen the belt in ages. It's your belt.
It's not. I noticed every time we open the show, it's no longer at the front of the desk. You did some cleaning in here, right?
Damn.
I guess we lost the belt.
I'm also missing a shoe.
Just one?
Yeah.
Is it a right or a left shoe?
Is it a Chuck Taylor?
Do you think you being in here and doing the Fox show, you're not on every morning, you're involved. Is that going to help you become more clean, or is that going to make your cleanliness?
I think it's going to help a lot because when I'm here in the morning, I got to do something.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't go to sleep because so I clean. I do something.
Yeah.
Should work out, but no.
Shout out to the Couch Boys. You guys killed it today. I thought all you guys were awesome.
Mhm.
I thought the finger tinting was on point. All of you
Mhm.
were doing a great job. I've never seen so much finger tinting. I think the head nods as Ebo is demonstrating right there.
Can I just stop
Also
you
on
there because
point.
I don't think Ebo finger tinted once.
I did not finger tint on this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what do we all
I
agree?
did sit up at
Connor
Brandon.
did.
I did.
Connor,
I,
you were
yeah.
finger tinting.
Several times, yeah.
Yeah.
I did it like hiss
Brandon
like
was
a
doing it.
cat at Brandon, like
Yeah.
on my back a little bit. You know, when they arch their backs, the cats.
I would like for you to do that.
No, I don't think.
Like if I say
can.
something you don't like, you're like, make yourself bigger.
Oh man.
Fun time.
KB
is
Rock
yeah,
star.
KB should be talking way more sports.
That Heisman thing was crazy.
Yeah.
He found that just because he was looking at the page of Heisman winners and he just noticed a pattern that nobody else, I guess, has noticed before.
Say what it was.
Every single year that ends in 5, it's been a running back to win the Heisman.
Because not all of us were there.
Dating back to 1935 when the thing was created.
Every single year.
Every single year.
And now I will not point out that the Heisman expert can only go back to 1975, but our Heisman expert did not
Frank the Tank?
name the 1965 Heisman winner.
1965 was
Is of course
that was
I got nothing on 65. 60s
65
is where I
had
started
to have
losing
been
it.
like
60s.
yeah, like Butch.
Butch hop along.
Butch Archibald.
Yeah.
Was it Butch Archibald? Or
1964.
Butch.
Was he 64?
65 Heisman.
Yeah.
I got nothing. But
John.
It's a USC senior running back.
Hmm.
all right, it's not OJ. OJ was like 67, 68.
Eight.
So Steve Beban won it, or Beban, or Spurrier won it in 66, I think.
Correct.
Getting there. I'm honing in. I got nothing. Who is it?
Mike Garrett.
Nothing.
All right.
Nobody.
There he is, Mike Garrett.
Yeah. Mike Garrett. Now, I would have had 64 if I'd have known it, or
Right.
63 if I'd have known that.
What numbers did Mike Garrett put up in that year?
Huh? Shit. Heisman winners back then, he probably rushed for 457 yards.
Yeah. They went 6-3.
You think
Yeah.
the Heisman back then was
The best
That-
player on a famous team.
you think that it was that big of a deal?
Uh,
when did the Heisman become like, oh fuck,
I don't know.
this is the coolest trophy you could possibly win?
1,400 yards.
It definitely was by the time I came along in the 80s.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson winning it felt like the biggest deal ever. So I would assume early. I don't.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
I don't know. I wasn't
nothing.
there.
I can't offer you any
Like, do you
answer
think
here.
the Heisman in like the 50s was like this is the most prestigious thing in the world, or do you think it was like winning a Webby Award, or
I think it was more prestigious than Webby.
yeah? Do you think it was like? I mean, it's like, listen, I enjoy winning trophies, so thank you for the trophy, but
Yeah.
like I don't.
Did
I don't know
you
what to
use
do with
that
this thing.
particular award because you won Webby?
I've never won a Webby, no. So I'm
Yeah.
bitter about it. Fuck the Webbies.
Okay.
Fuck them. Fuck anybody.
Were you nominated for a Webby?
Never been even nominated for a
Wow.
Webby, dude. I skipped,
Wow.
and then I badly. It made me want a Webby badly, and then I skipped over the Webby, and now we're going for an Emmy, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to fucking God. I swear to I just thought of this. I swear to fucking God, if the Wednesday Wake Up Barstool crew wins an Emmy for Wednesday, I will kill all of you. If Mostly Sports does not win an Emmy because we lose to Wake Up Barstool Wednesday specifically, I will burn this place.
So
to the
I didn't
fucking
want
ground.
to.
I will burn this place to the mother.
There has been award buzz around the show.
Oh my God.
There has been award buzz. I believe Conor Griffin is nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Evo is nominated for.
Well,
Say it. You don't have anything, do you?
No, nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
There was an obvious one there.
What was it?
The best short film, or like best. Yeah.
Thank
Best
you.
performance
Thank
in
you,
a
Conor.
short film.
You really helped out a lot there. You really
I don't want to.
when you could have stood in.
The
And,
Ebo short stuff, I feel awkward chiming in on. That's my guy.
I like the way you say awkward.
You can go for it.
Awkward.
Awkward.
Like it's an octopus.
Titus, were you a big fan of our new segment we debuted today?
I saw that. Yeah,
The
that was good.
Ebo's teeny weeny little baseball segment.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
T-Bob does the short jokes way more than I do.
Yeah.
It was. It started off as Ebo's little baseball segment. By the time he introduced it, was the teeny weeny little baseball segment.
You threw in a petite in there.
Yeah.
His name is Petite.
Yeah,
His name is literally Petit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, happy for you boys. We'll try not to do this every Wednesday.
We're not going.
By the way,
Yeah.
every Mostly Sports is not going to. But, it's our for the Couch Boys on television. It's
Awesome.
cause for celebration. But at a certain point, you got to act like you've been there before. So next Wednesday, on this show, we probably won't break it down. We might, though. You got a wild DM this morning.
I did. I look at my DMs in the morning sometimes to field like story ideas because sometimes people will send stuff that I don't see. I'll just read it aloud because it made me like really nervous and it psyched me out before the show. Good luck today. Had a very lucid dream that you accidentally said the N-word and got the show taken off the air. So don't do that. Ha 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 ha. Heart. That's what I got.
From whom?
I don't want to air him out.
A man, a woman.
I believe it was a man.
Is it like a real? Is it like a guy named
it a burner?
Brett, or
No,
is
it was a burner, it was a
It's a
burner.
burner.
But yeah, don't say the N-word and ha 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 heart emoji. So I was
good
nervous
advice.
when I was going on air.
It's good advice.
It's like put it in my head. I wasn't thinking about it, but it did. Put
Now you don't have, but you don't. Now that the show's over, you don't have to think about it now because
Right.
Yeah.
we're not
Is that
on, we're
what-
not on live.
yeah, we
anymore.
were pre-record this show.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
recorded. So
Right before we started, you just like blurted out 10 N-words.
No,
You were trying to get it out of your system.
no. I was nervous when we got on, but I think we got a good groove. It was fun.
Kyle Freeland.
Kyle Freeland, Colorado Rockies.
Yeah,
Is that right?
left-handed pitcher for the Rockies.
LHP.
He was throwing the ball last night, the old pumpkin seed, the old rock, the old thing they throw. He threw one pitch to Rafael Devers of the San Francisco Giants, formerly of the Boston Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
Rafael Devers tattooed it over the Michelin tire sign, hit it 450 feet, and as hitters are wont to do these days, he took a look at it and stared at it, and Kyle Freeland did not like that.
Didn't like it one bit.
Started a fight. Said, "Hey, I don't like that. Let's fight."
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Let me see the clip.
They'll
We
be
see the clip. Here we go.
500. They're 5 games out.
There's
of the final
Devers.
wild card
That's the
spot.
home run.
Devers skies one to right, way up there, and gone. Another one for Rafi.
Well, I guess so.
Devers.
So my problem with the clip is you can't see what
I
you don't
think
know what actually. I mean, like,
There's another clip.
yeah. Give me the other angle.
There's
All right, so
Well, there's a clip of actually
Look at it.
Freeland watching.
because I want to know who. So Freeland says something right there.
Freeland's like, "Get the fuck
Yeah.
down the line."
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut the.
Yeah. I mean, I'm on Devers'
Yeah,
side.
get the fuck
with
up.
it.
I am
but
too.
also like if I put myself in the shoes of a pitcher and I gave up a home run, I would be upset too. I like a pitcher first inning you hit a home run, I wouldn't have a problem with pimping it, but I would be like, let's just get this over with. This is a miserable experience for me. I want to get this over with. So I understand where he's coming from, but like that's the game, man. You got to eat it. You got to eat your feelings.
So that's one of the points Freeland made. He said in the post game, "Yeah, it was the first inning, 8 pitches in the game, and he's doing that. You can't do that in the first inning." And to my question was, why? Why
Yeah.
not? What does it matter if he hits in the first inning, the 5th inning, or the 7th inning? Do you have to be completely warm? Do you have to be in the 3rd inning or longer before you can pimp a home
I think
run?
his argument is probably like if it was the game tying home run or the game. It was to take the lead in the 8th or something. Like
Yeah.
pimp that. That's a big moment in the game. But like we're just getting started, man. Like get down the line. For what it's worth, I'm on Devers' side. I just
Play it.
I don't know how pitchers. I feel like all pitchers should be this way. I would be this way if I was a pitcher. Anytime someone hit a home run off of me, I'd be so fucking
I
mad.
think all Rockies should be this way.
Yeah.
I think this is September. They've been getting their brains beat in for 6 months, 6 long months. They got to go through. They got about 3 weeks left, 4 weeks left. Just fight them all, man.
I think that's what it was. This wasn't Rafael Devers. This was the entire season. Freeland
Correct.
was saying this to the entire. He was telling the entire season to just get the. Just
get on with it.
Get on. Let's just go.
All right, enough
go.
already, guys. Fuck, it's been 6 months of this shit.
Can you just round the bases and get this thing over with? I think that's what his attitude was, and it boiled over when Devers.
It made me.
Also, it was kind of down the line. So like you could, if you're Devers, you could kind of argue. I wasn't sure it was fair or not at first. I had to lean. I hit it, and then I kind of leaned for the ball to stay in.
And it raised a problem to me with baseball, modern baseball, right? We've had 2 4-home run hitters this year. I don't know if you know who they are. Can you name any 4?
The Scooter Jeanette did it, but that wasn't this year. That was
Okay,
like
all right.
2017.
Yeah, that was around 2017.
2017.
Yeah, we had 2 4-home run hitters.
Yeah.
Haven't had a no hitter, and this is the first fight I can remember. Have there been any other Donnie Brooks, any other bench clears, any punches thrown? I feel like baseball needs to give us 1 or 2 big, huge, and this one needs a big fight. I need a big, huge fight once
You
or
need
twice.
a rough Ned Odor.
Yeah.
And Jose Batista. Was that? Did I have that right? That was.
I need a knockout blow.
Was that the last famous fight that happened in baseball?
Didn't no. Who knocked out? Didn't somebody knock out Tim Anderson?
And that like ruined his career.
Who knocked out Tim Anderson?
Anderson fight.
That was Rough
Would
Ned
be-
Odor, right?
Oh,
Was
J-Ram.
that rough Ned Odor?
No, that was Jose Ramirez.
Dropped him.
Oh yeah, that was more recently than rough Ned. And
I
Much.
think.
okay.
Yeah.
Much?
Much.
Not
Not
much.
much.
That's post-COVID.
Not much.
Not much.
2023.
All right. Well, when was the other one? When was Rough Ned?
14?
That was
Okay,
2014.
so through-
no, that might be much. That might be.
Now, hang on a second. Hang on a second.
That might be much.
Hang on a
if
second.
it's 9 years,
2016.
okay, then I'm sliding.
Just missed him at second
So this is
base.
Tim
This
Anderson.
another
Uh-huh.
rocket
Yeah,
up
fuck
the
you.
floor.
Fuck you.
Oh, boy.
Fuck you.
Now
Oh, my goodness.
Let's fight.
Here come the benches. Off we go. It started with
Boom.
Ramirez.
Lucky shot, though.
And that,
Very lucky shot. Ramirez was losing that fight. Tim Anderson, but you know it doesn't matter what the scoreboard said.
Now, Rough
till
Ned-
till the end.
Rough Ned was not a lucky shot.
Rough Ned was not.
That was, hey, where's your jaw? I'm going to hit it.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit it right in the jaw.
That is where the jaw is, yeah.
Yeah, almost all jaws are at the jaw.
somebody said, please pull up Rough Ned Odor's family names on Wikipedia.
All right. Let's do
Well,
that.
listen, that's all you got to say here, family. We'll
Yeah,
do whatever you want,
You know
chat.
what? Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pivot now. The show's pivoting to Rough Ned Odor.
Yep.
Yeah, say
you got
it.
it, Brandon.
Rough Ned Odor's.
Say that 5
Rough-
times fast.
Rough Ned Odor's family names. Let's see. His father, Rough Ned, played college baseball for University. Wait a second.
Oh, give me what's it? Douglas
His younger brother has the same name.
Rugless. Rough Ned Jose Odor son. His uncle Rugless. Rugless. There's no way. Played for 8 seasons in minor league baseball for the Cleveland and Milwaukee Brewers organizations and is now a manager with the Akron Rubber Ducks.
Uncle Rugless.
His uncle Rugless. His uncle, Rugless. What?
Rugless.
And
Eduardo Zambrano also played. How about that? Rugless.
Listen,
Rugless Odor. Rough Ned and Rugless?
Rugless is cool, but is that what the guy who's saying about the Wikipedia? Was he telling us to go there to find Rugless, or was it
Is there anything else?
his other brothers were also called Rough Ned?
I think
What,
it's
did-
about this paragraph.
Did George Foreman name all his kids
George,
Is that
yeah.
what
Yeah.
I'm thinking of with the?
But I think that was their like government name. I think they called
They
him
call him
something
something
different. Yeah.
You about have to.
George Foreman just died, right? Did we just lose George Foreman?
March.
That's not very recent. That was
That was well.
that was well. You know what was more
Titus, there's a whole
recent?
pandemic.
You know what was more recent than that was the you know what was way more recent was the Friedland Devers dust up. That was way more recent than George Foreman
Yeah,
passing.
Evo, he's kind of right.
Way more recent.
Yeah.
That was hours ago.
When you put it like that.
Did Foreman die in March?
March 31st.
Nah, it's April. March 31st is April.
So yeah, basically,
Wow.
yeah.
Did you see the Astros pitcher? Oh wait, was Rough Ned? Where was it? He already happened. I think it already happened, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
The shove.
Wait a second.
I'll be honest.
Time out.
I think you're going to say what I'm going to say. I think you're going to say what I'm
I've never noticed that.
I think you're going to say what I'm going to say.
Say it.
They did a USA chant?
For Rough Ned Odor?
I didn't remember that.
Because Canada.
Because it was Texas versus Toronto.
Rough Ned Odor punching
Where's
Jose
Jose
Batista?
Batista from? Where's Jose Batista from?
Is he?
I think he's a DR guy.
I think he's from Saskatchewan.
He's Dominican Republic. You're right.
What? Rough Ned Odor? Where's he? We just looked it
Venezuela?
up. Venezuela? Yeah, it was Venezuela.
So you got a
So Venezuelan punched
fighting a Dominican.
A Dominican.
And the crowd's chanting USA.
You know what? I'm gonna give that a pass.
I feel like I've seen that video 1,000 times.
I've never
I never
seen-
knew there was a USA chant. I never had the audio turned on.
That's fucking awesome.
Hey, is every video enhanced? Every crowd video enhanced if there's a USA chant? Like Michael Jordan
Yeah.
dunking on Patrick Ewing and just USA chant
USA
breaks out.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah,
Venezuelan and a Dominican fighting. And you chant USA.
just a bunch of Texans. Yeah.
But the only way to get that chant popping is for like a lot of people to be having the same thought. Like if it wasn't just one guy that just started chanting USA.
It does take a couple
It
hundred
takes
people.
like, you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, USA. You're goddamn right, buddy.
Do you think they were sitting in the stands like, I love coming to the ballpark, but I hate watching these fucking Canadians. These damn Canadians out there. Oh, we beat these Canadians' asses.
By the way, this is more of the mostly variety. This is more for like the last 10 minutes of the show, but we're on the topic. Did you see the Druwuski video?
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
So funny.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the first
Oh my God.
minute of it, and
I think Druwuski might be a white man in blackface, like in his like every other video. Like he looks.
I mean, that's crazy.
That looks so good, dude. I think this is his real skin. I think that's really him. I think we've been bamboozled the whole time.
the fucking the sunburn around the wife beater.
How long was he in makeup for?
He's the funniest guy we got.
He's one of them. Yeah, he's way up.
And I've said this before about him. I don't follow him on anything. I don't. And part of me is
You don't
like,
have to.
Part of me is like, I need to follow him. I need to get this content the second it comes out. But then I kind of like where I'm at. I like sitting back, waiting for any Druwuski content that finds me. I think is the funniest shit in the world. And I think I like this. I like this relationship I have with him.
Drewski's content finds people better than anybody's content.
Mm-hmm.
His content just grabs you by the neck and says, "Here, come watch this."
Well, he's also everywhere.
Is anybody following him closely in the room?
No.
Do any of you guys like
Follow him?
subscribe?
I don't think
to
I
his
follow
shit?
anything that he's involved with.
You don't need to. It's like Schefter.
Because I'm just curious, like if you're watching, does he miss? You know what I mean? Like, does he have things where he? Because everything I see from him is just like 10 out of 10 funny, and I wasn't sure if he's like a volume shooter and I just don't know it, or no one else in the room
Does
does either.
Druwuski-
I've told you my favorite Drewski clip of all time, right? Linebacker knee. Have I ever told you about linebacker knee?
Should we just show it?
Please, can you just show linebacker knee?
Your linebacker.
Linebacker knee?
Linebacker knee, like the football position.
Oh, I do know. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Linebacker.
We're here. We're at most.
Yeah.
We're at most.
My favorite one that comes to mind is the skit he did where he was like flirting with a girl at work, and then his wife picked him up at work. and he was-
wife.
Yeah, and he was disgusted. By
Yeah.
The guy's hilarious.
Yeah, funny guy.
Funny fella. We should get him on this show.
We should.
We should
Working
like.
at TSA.
The
You know
TSA
what you
does
should do?
stuff
You guys should get him to be on the cast for Wednesday Wake Up Barstool.
with Drewski.
Druwuski.
All the
Have him.
Wake up, Drewski.
as you know, Mark, all the chairs are full. That's why we don't have one for you. Sorry about that.
It's just a thought I had.
It was a thought.
I
but
think he'd be a great ad for you guys.
nobody's cracking. Nobody's cracking that show.
The Monday show did add a second producer chair.
It's true.
And by
Drewski-
adding, just squeezed in 2 chairs to
You're saying-
a 1-chair position.
Drewski and KB behind
Yeah.
the desk.
Yeah, we'll put the funny people behind camera.
Dude,
And only
you say that.
and only have them talk for 30 seconds every hour.
You say that, but if I could introduce Drewski to one person here, it would be KB.
Yeah.
KB rocked.
They would
Yeah.
come up with something.
Who was that you said the other? Oh, we got linebacker knee.
Cowgirl versus cowgirl.
Cowgirl, reverse cowgirl.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this now. I remember this now.
What? How strong your legs is?
How strong you need them to be? I got mega knees, so.
Let me feel.
Yeah, mega
Oh shit.
That's a no. That's a no.
Yeah, that motherfucker feel bold though. That felt like a linebacker knee. Hold on.
That's funny every fucking time. Yeah.
It felt like a
he's-
linebacker.
He also
so.
like shows up in very hard to get into situations. Like that NASCAR video required like professional makeup and street level access to a NASCAR race. Or like
Yeah.
the TSA one, he had an airport access, and he did like a nail salon one with like.
He's
a
got
bunch
the
of nails.
best
I don't know how he.
access.
I don't
Fuck this video.
I don't understand the makeup.
Awesome.
How it didn't.
Yeah, crack.
Yeah, at any point.
Is he
rub
Atlanta?
off or
Where's he from? I
don't know.
He was at the Barstool College Football Show in Baton Rouge, just hanging
Really?
out backstage. Yeah,
Him and the Alabama fan.
Willie.
Yeah, Roll Tide Willie are like.
Oh, that's right.
he's
That's
not-
right. He did. I've seen clips.
Yeah,
of them.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide.
Yeah. Funny stuff. Funny.
Can I tell you about DraftKings, Mark?
Please do.
The rivalries, the marching bands, the upsets. Saturdays just got way more fun. College football is back. Think you know the? Oh, hey,
Oh,
it's Bobby Bones.
Bobby Bones, everybody.
Bobby Bones is here.
Tell the people about. Well,
I'm going to tell the people about
About DraftKings.
DraftKings. From live betting during the game to rivalry week odds boost and so much more. DraftKings Sportsbook has everything you need to stay in the action from kickoff to the final whistle, whether you're betting on your go-to team or making moves mid-game as momentum shifts. Saturdays are yours to own with DraftKings Sportsbook. Here's something special for first-timers. New customers bet $5, get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code FAMILY. That's code FAMILY for new customers to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. In partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
ladies and gentlemen, the Brandon, do you think it's fair to say he's the most famous fan of this show that we have?
I think that would limit the fans.
It is fair
That we know of, at least.
that we know of.
That we know of. We've heard whispers of certain guys that watch the show.
Sure. Is it fair to call you a fan of the show?
Absolutely. I probably listen 3.5 days out of 5.
Oh,
Which-
that's
that's more than I'm
That's
here.
more than Brandon.
Yeah.
No chance I'm here 3.5. And if I am here 3.5, the half is very phoned in. Like this
Yeah.
one.
The consistency. You guys are on every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I mean that's a big part of it. And so yeah. And for those that don't know why I'm here, I think why I'm here is that many moons ago I was doing a segment on my show, which I did this morning, and I just walked in. So thank you guys. Sorry, I was like 3 minutes late. Did my show this morning, came up, but on my show we were talking about niche celebs, which wasn't meant as any sort of like.
You have
slam.
to stop apologizing.
I know, but it
You have
felt
to
like
stop.
that.
Like, every time you talk about this, you're like, guys, I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry.
And I was like my favorite ones, and I mentioned both of you guys, and then it got back around, and then here we are. So you guys are celebrities to me, so this is super cool.
You did when you did do the niche celebrities. Nobody has a problem with the
You
word
took
niche
offense to it.
celebrity.
Yeah.
Nobody has a problem with that, but you did mention Mark Titus first and way more than you mentioned me, though. But no, it's fine. It wasn't a big deal, but you were like, you niche celebrities. Mark Titus.
I hated Brandon at first. Like this,
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's relationship with Brandon is this: you hate him at first, you then find him interesting and entertaining, and then you love him because I hated him because he was such a Mississippi State guy and I'm such an Arkansas guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this guy? He's like lower class than us, and we're low.
Yeah. It's hard to
And
do.
he's talking down to us.
Yeah, right.
And so I really hated it. And then I understood what it was, all a gimmick of insecurity because he's from Starkville.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
there is that transition period where you're like, I don't necessarily hate him, but
Yeah.
like, what am I looking at? Like, I can't. This is who is this?
It's not
offensive
insecurity.
group
I have it too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I'm not from Starkville. I'm from West Point.
No,
Way-
but
way
still,
different.
and I'm not from Fayetteville. I'm from Central Arkansas, but the same.
Where are you from? Yellville? What are you from?
No, from like Hot Spring, Mountain Pine, actually, 700 population.
Mount Pine's beautiful.
How do
You never heard of Mountain Pine? There's only
I've heard
one
of
way-
Mount Pine. It has the Shell station there.
You ever
the
been?
BP
shell-
station?
No Shell stations.
I was guessing.
What's the closest town that's ever been mentioned in a country song from where you grew up?
Little Rock, an hour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Now, when you think Little Rock, do you think Colin Ray's Little Rock, or do you think Leanne Womack a little past
Reba?
Little Rock and Reba? Yeah, the Little Rock. Yeah.
I mean, you got to think Colin Ray.
Yeah, I think Colin.
You got to
Ray.
think.
I go
Colin Ray.
Colin Ray first.
How far is Little Rock?
hour. Like when we went to town was Hot Springs, but when we went to the city.
The city was Little
it was
Rock?
Little Rock. And my dream was to always do like radio and television in Little Rock because that's where Ned Perme was from, the weatherman. And when you're from a small town, the weatherman is like the most famous person.
Yeah.
And so he was the weatherman in Little Rock. And I thought if I could ever meet Ned Perme, never got to meet him.
You never met Ned Perme.
No, he's my
Is he-
third favorite niche celebrity.
I assume he's no longer with us.
Is he dead?
I don't think he's.
Well, then you can still meet him.
I know.
The way you said it,
Google and see if Ned Perme
yeah.
is dead.
The-
Perme, Perme, Ned Perme.
the way you said I never
Yeah.
got to meet him suggested he has moved on to the afterlife, and
Yeah.
you're not going to have the chance.
Ned Perme?
Is he alive?
And also, TJ, while you're at it, can we find clips of him in action? If
He played piano too. That's him. Every Christmas he played piano on
he
Channel
looks
7.
he looks very alive.
Yeah, he's like
2018 he
52.
retired.
He retired in 2018.
Its farewell was a scary headline there.
LIP, Ned Perme. Live in peace.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So you could still make that happen. You can meet Ned Perme.
Yeah, I think so. I really haven't thought about it since then, but yeah. All right, yeah, it's really been a dream of mine. After I do this, I'm going to see Ned, hopefully.
You're just knocking them all out. Niche
After
celebrities,
together.
and then
Yeah.
So was he a radio weatherman or he was a television?
Television.
So why you feel like a guy that like dreamed of being on radio your whole life? Did you dream of
well, I
television?
started
or
when
did
I
you
was like
dream of-
13.
What was your dream? Was it to be on a radio guy? Was it to be a media guy? Was it?
But yeah, I was to be a radio guy. It was to get it to Little Rock, really, to do media in Little Rock.
Yeah, just
that,
find a way.
That
to
was
Little
like
Rock.
the goal. And that's also where the Arkansas Travelers were, the minor league team. That was a massive deal to us. My stepdad, once my mom married my stepdad, we went once a year, and I swear to God, I would look for Ned Perme at the games. Never once was he at an Arkansas Travelers game.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
We got to get him to meet
Well,
Ned Perme.
Ned's probably need to keep a low profile. You
Yeah,
can't
he's
be
big,
going-
big deal.
You can't be just going out with the
deal.
normies. Are they AA or AAA?
They are AA. They've moved to Northwest Arkansas now, but they're AA.
Oh, I bet he goes now. They're in Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah. We have a AAA team in Nashville.
Oh yeah. The
Sounds.
the
Nashville
Sounds.
Sound.
Trying to get
They were with the
Major
Brewers. I
League
don't know who they're
team.
with now.
They're with the Brewers still.
Yeah, they're going to get a major league team within.
I hope
5
so
years,
because
right?
I'll be a part owner. I was on the board and I invested heavily way early when they're like, hey, because I was on like the famous person board where you do nothing but you just show up and go, I have influence.
Right.
Yeah.
I literally did nothing. And they put us like these board members. It was like me and Luke Combs and Eddie George. And so
Big three, yeah.
the big three is, as they would call us. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. And then it kind of went away, and now it's back, and now the word is that Nashville should get a team before 2029. If so, I'm going to have like a 0.1% ownership.
You'll get a
Boys.
taste of, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
You'll-
pretty
You'll
awesome.
at least get a polo with like the team logo and stuff, right?
Yeah, like every other home game seat.
That's incredible. That's the dream.
I own
That is the dream.
a pro pickleball team, though.
Well, do you really?
Dude, I was so poor growing up. Now that I have money,
You just own
I
all the
buy
teams?
I buy everything I can that I wanted as a kid. Baseball cards.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I buy sports teams.
Buddy, I don't
Yeah.
buy sports teams. I don't have that money yet, but I buy all the baseball cards
Yes.
I couldn't afford when I was a kid.
That's exactly
the
what
one-
it is.
I bought a Ken Griffey Upper Deck the other day, which, by the way, cost me $160. It wasn't expensive, but I never could afford it as a kid, and I was like, this is the best thing that I've ever done for myself.
Mark Grace is my all-time hero.
Yeah.
Sports figure.
Mm-hmm.
And I have every Mark Grace rookie because that was always the one I wanted.
Uh-huh.
Like that 89, Donruss, 88, all of that. And so anytime I see those, I buy them now if they're a 10. But that's 10. That's nerd talk.
No, but it's fine here. We're a baseball card show. We ripped an 83 Topps pack. Cost us what, $1,000 to get it at the National. We got a Sandberg rookie.
What's the status on that, by the way?
We haven't heard back.
Yeah.
PSA's got them right now.
We
you
got
said it
Sandberg.
takes
We got
forever.
we
We
got
got a
Tony
Sandberg, a
Gwynn,
Gwynn, and a Boggs. Yeah.
the Boggs. Yeah, so you just buy anything you want, except for the one thing you want most. You can't buy. It's just Ned Perme. Ned Perme's respect.
Did you have a weatherman growing up? Because
Mine was.
we had Dick Rice.
We had a lot of weathermen. Yeah, I didn't. Mine wasn't the weatherman. Mine was probably the sports guy.
Yeah.
Dave Calabro's the guy.
Okay.
Yeah, in Indiana.
I never even wanted
Dave
to do
Calabro,
weather.
Yeah.
Like you at least had sports. I
We
never
had-
wanted to do weather.
I had a moment where I wanted to do weather.
We had weather ladies, and my dad had like a weird habit of like watching one channel for news. He would watch like Channel 13 news, but whenever the weather report, it was time for the weather, he'd always flip over to Channel 8.
Yeah.
And I never really quite understood.
Mark, that wasn't a weird habit at
I was
all.
he never really explained it to me, but then when you'd flip over to Channel 8, it was always an attractive woman
Yeah.
doing the weather. Do you think hold
Maybe
on,
because
hold on.
maybe the attractive ladies were shorter and you could see more of the weather map or something?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe he was
That's probably
more
what it was.
curious about the weather
when
map.
it came time to digest the weather, he always had a knack for like, we got to get it off this channel because Channel 13 had an old dude.
Yeah.
Was an
Oh,
old
no,
dude.
we're
He
not
was
watching old dude do the weather. That's not happening.
Brian Gregory was that his name? Brian Gregory, I think so.
Man, being and I don't, it's probably like this in Arkansas, but being the local news guy or the local weather, local sports guy at a little station like that, you are the only
You are the
celebrity in town.
yeah.
You are BMOC
Yeah.
in the whole state because Little Rock's our biggest city.
Yeah.
So freaking Ned Perme.
Do you run into that problem in Nashville now? Like, do you get invited to be to make celebrity appearances places, and then like the anchor man for Nashville shows up and like thinks that he's big time, and it's like you and all the country stars.
I don't.
And you're like, hey buddy, go. Why don't you go sit over there and let us take it?
Nashville's weird because nobody's really treated any different, regardless of how famous you are. And I use the word famous so fractured now. Like, who's even famous?
Yeah.
But yeah, nobody really like Keith Urban goes to the mall.
And doesn't get bothered, huh?
Not really.
Yeah.
Like Nicole Kidman goes into Sephora, and so nobody because it is so present.
Yeah.
That unless you're from out of town, and then they tend to geek out on folks like people that come to Nashville.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like celebrities stay away from those parts.
Does Nashville need to chill out? Like at Nashville,
I don't know. I
feels
don't
like
do
it's-
anything. I don't do anything.
feels like
Nothing.
it's-
I go nowhere. I wake up really early in the morning. I would be on the road a lot on the weekends, just like touring, doing stand up. But now I don't even do that anymore. I had a special. I'm done. I've retired, and now I just go to bed.
Yeah.
It's
It
pretty
feels like
hard.
Nashville's like taking over. the
Well,
world,
soon
right,
you'll be
Brian?
able to go to every other baseball game at home.
Yeah.
I probably won't even do that once it happens. I like to
Oh.
just have the ability to go places. I don't like to go. I want to be invited everywhere, but I want to do nothing.
That is so right. The ability to go somewhere and then make the last second decision. You know what? I'm just going to chill at home. Is an elite feeling.
Yeah.
Canceling
Yes.
plans
Yeah,
is
canceling
great.
plans is great.
I never make them.
Someone canceling on you is great.
No.
Yeah.
That's better than canceling.
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
Because if you cancel, you're the bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh, because you were thinking about canceling and they
Yeah,
took the
someone
burden
else
on themselves.
takes the burden, and you're like, and then you do the Drake thing when KD tore his Achilles, and you're like, oh,
the Drake thing when Katie Torres. I know what
You
you're
know?
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
that's
but what a reference to pull
that's
out.
the fake reaction I go to. Is you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well,
Where's in
then
the front row?
why is it a wild reference then if you know
No.
what I'm talking about?
I just think you're the only person in the world that would make that reference.
I don't think so.
No.
I think this is a famance reference of him just like, fuck, man. We're gonna win the no.
We're gonna win the title.
We're gonna win. Not my favorite team winning the title now.
want my chips with the dip.
Oh man, I hate when this happens. Oh no.
Cody, tweet this out off the account when someone else cancels plans on you.
Fuck.
You're right. You're right.
Fuck. Brandon canceled the midweek dinner. The reservation was at 8:30 p.m. On a
Yeah.
Wednesday. I was gonna be out till like 11. Fuck.
What are you doing in Chicago? Anything special?
Going to Cubs game tonight.
That sounds nice.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Grew up a Cubs fan my whole life, and so I'm here to do that. And then I was like, hey, I'm gonna come by, and they were like, yeah, we'd love to see you.
You throwing out the first pitch?
I am not, sadly.
Are you one
What?
of those?
Came in too late.
How do we?
Came in too late. I've done it
You've
before.
done it before.
I've
Okay,
done it
all right.
before.
You've done it
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
All right, all right.
Done it before.
Are you one of those WGN Cubs fans from all across the country that they just happen to be on Saturday or on weekend or summer afternoons? Harry Carey and all
my
that?
stepdad forced it upon me,
Okay.
and so I don't think anybody would ever choose to be a Cubs fan because until 2016.
But so many people do.
Yeah, because it was available. I think most people were Braves fans from where I'm from because they were always on TBS. But
Not a lot of Cardinals fans, though. I feel like Arkansas
a
has
lot of Cardinals fans because the Travelers were the Cardinals, but you didn't see them on television as much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a Cubs fan. We're gonna do that tonight, and then I got a show to do in the morning. So
Where you
head
doing the
back.
show?
No, in Nashville.
No, you did one this morning
In Nashville.
in Nashville. And
Yeah.
You came here. How about that?
You did a show in Nashville.
I'm just now learning about airplanes.
Yeah.
It just now dawned on me that I guess you could fly
Yeah.
here.
I'm just now learning how well off he is.
Yeah.
He's did a show in Nashville and he's here.
Well, I left at like 8:30. To be fair.
Okay.
We worked until 8:30 and then flew up here. Yeah. So it was good.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you this weekend. I was watching Mississippi State play Southern Miss.
Yeah.
And I like Jeff Levy.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't like Jeff Levy if I didn't watch Any Given Saturday. And I felt the same way about the LSU linebacking core. And I don't like what that show has done to me.
Mm-hmm.
I would never root for Mississippi State, but now I have these relationships with these players. DJ Lagway. I could go through the whole thing. And the show was better. I didn't want to watch the show. My father-in-law is a massive OU fan. And we were together, and it's like, well, let's find something we can bond over. And so we watched it, and now I have these relationships. They're also my favorite 5th, 6th, and 7th niche celebrities now, all those guys. And I was rooting for you guys, and I've never rooted for Mississippi State.
Bobby, it's why I won't watch.
You haven't watched it?
No, I won't watch those documentaries. I don't watch quarterback. I like to keep – I don't want to know the personalities behind these guys. I don't want to root for DJ Lagway. I don't want to root for
Lenore Seller's strong.
Yeah. Well,
Strong
he's just an excellent. He's an excellent.
Yeah, the
player.
more you learn, the more you realize
they're just people.
Everybody's just the exact same with different laundry on.
Yeah.
You like Brian
they're
Kelly
all
less.
they're all kind of. That's true.
Way less. He's
That
not
is true.
Oh,
Not all
it's not possible for me to like Brian Kelly way less.
I thought, well, and they put his dad in, and like one of the things you do in any sort of character development in television is you put family members around somebody that isn't that likable.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, they're a human. They have family. And they put his dad in, and you're like, okay, kinda, but still no.
Still no. Doesn't quite get there.
Where are we at on the panic meter of the idea of Brian Kelly winning a national championship?
So I don't.
One game, and LSU did look good, but it's a long season.
That's the rub with Brian Kelly, right? Like, he is not a likable guy. Everything comes across as try hard. There's nothing really inherently likable about him, but you can never say he's a bad football coach.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't gotten to the top of the mountain, but he's gotten close.
He's a bad human, and he shouldn't be allowed around kids at all after.
There we go.
You should have never let nobody
The
ever
win-
should
the win
have been
incident.
unhired. You should have, yeah.
But you can
Should've been
never
done.
say
Sure, should have been over that instant.
the second. Yes, it should have been over that day. But you can never say he's a bad coach, and he's always at LSU. Even though he's underachieved, he's 9-3 underachieved. Right? He's 9-3, 8-4. He's been in that era, and you knew this was coming for LSU because they're a program of peaks and valleys. They'll win a national title in 2019, have to fire the coach, and then in 5 or 6 years they're coming back up. Then they'll go down. Then they'll come back up. They're a peaks and valleys
Where's
program.
the national championship this year? New Orleans.
It is in Houston. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is.
Where's the national?
Not Houston.
Miami.
Miami.
Is it Miami?
It could be in San Antonio.
It's in Miami?
Miami.
Oh, well, then
Miami.
LSU's not going to win.
Because it's in Miami?
It's not New Orleans. They only win in New Orleans.
I'll be damned.
It's written in the stars.
I'll be damned. They won 2003 in New Orleans. They won in 2019 in New Orleans.
Yeah, they won.
2007, was that also New
2007
Orleans?
Yeah.
Wow.
They only win in New Orleans.
Okay.
And then they stick their chest out and they're like, "Look how good we are when we play home games.
We win in New
Look
Orleans.
how."
I fear they're going to be really good this year.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But they have a great quarterback, and their defense look friggin' insane.
I was not prepared for the defense to look that good. I was also not prepared for Clemson and to look as average as they did.
What's the story with Arkansas? Booty cheeks still? Yeah.
No. Listen.
Because you said that you guys played Notre Dame, right? And you said that
Wake Forest.
Yeah.
I think that is a very tricky spot for Notre Dame. I think
Notre Dame's
Arkansas.
got Texas A&M this week, right?
No, they got a bye week.
Then Texas A&M.
Then Texas A&M. Then Arkansas. And I know it's week 5. I think they got Purdue in between.
That's true.
A&M.
Yep.
So it's week 5, and then I think Arkansas is not traditionally. I don't think they're a good team by any stretch of the imagination. I think they're like a 6-6 team.
Do you think you're better than us? No, this is a real question. I've always wanted to ask the human version. Would you,
not yet? No.
Program versus program for all time?
No.
Okay.
No. I think I'm realistic about it. I can handle the truth about what we are. We've won the SEC one time in history, 1941. Alabama claims a national title, even though they finished 3rd in the league that year. We are not a power. You guys were a power for a minute. Like,
we've never won the SEC.
What was the Arkansas
never
heyday?
in the 60s, 1964.
Well, 64 won the national championship,
Yeah.
and that's with Jerry Jones and Barry Switzer and all those guys on the team, which is super cool. Jimmy Johnson, all on the team. All linemen at like 160. The golden age of linemen, being 170 pounds.
I would put our history in the SEC right ahead of Vanderbilt.
When Bobby
only ahead
Petrino
of
was our
Vanderbilt.
coach, though, we were winning 10 and 11 games.
Yeah.
And we should have beat y'all 2010 double overtime. Ryan Mallett, RIP, Ryan Mallett, and we took y'all over. We lost to 4 top 10 teams that year. We went 7-4, lost to 4 top 10 teams, and we had y'all beat. And our running back Vic Ballard reached out for the pylon and fumbled into the end zone. We were going to beat you, but it's all right. That was a good team. I like Ryan Mallett. I like those receivers. I have never. People think Brandon, he does this college football stuff and he comes down on these teams. I had never come down on Arkansas until they really hired Sam Pittman. I just didn't. When Sam Pittman got hired, I was like, I don't think this is a good coach for them. They could hire anybody in the country.
Where did he come from?
And they hired the offensive line coach for Georgia. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. And
but was it Arkansas too as offensive line coach before he was at Georgia?
But I said it. So this is how the cycle goes. I say that. I say I don't think that's a good coaching hire for you guys. And then Arkansas fans was like, yeah, it is a good coaching hire. What do you know about football? And I'm like, and then they'll lose a game, and I'll see. He lost to, I don't know, Marshall. Well, I'm just making it up. He lost to Marshall, and then Arkansas fans come back, and then I say this, and then all of a sudden our flags are planted, and it's forever. I hate Arkansas. I don't hate Arkansas. I've always respected Arkansas. But are we better than you all time? No. Have we been better than you last 25 years?
No.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Bobby, how
The last 3 years have been rough for us, but
And-
we were pretty consistent before then.
And so were we at times.
You had
We've had actual great seasons.
you had Houston not win the West twice. Maybe
Yeah, we've
three
never
times?
won the SEC. We have gone to the championship. We played and got beat by
I love
Florida.
McFadden. I love Felix Jones.
Yep.
But that mid 2000 stretch, or from Bielema through Pittman's second year, was god awful.
Chad Morris was a rough run.
Yeah.
They fired him in a year and a half. Sam Pittman's an interesting situation. As a dude, he's awesome. I love him as a dude.
Yeah.
I think as someone to fundamentally give the program a stage to grow from, excellent. But there's not – the ceiling is where we are now. I think we're there.
Yeah.
Well, so with NIL, the resource game has changed. I always have wondered why Arkansas doesn't.
Why not Arkansas? You have so many billionaires.
Right. Why?
So many.
Why isn't that money
So-
getting funneled like Ole Miss money's getting funneled? Why isn't that
There's
money
so many
getting funneled?
prominent billionaires.
Missouri's outspending.
In basketball, it's not even getting funneled. In basketball, it goes right from Mr. Tyson to
Right.
Yeah.
Calipari.
Does he not
to
like
the
football?
team. People have their allegiances, and I think a lot of those are personal.
Yeah.
The people that they actually like. Walmart does it. But yeah. I think administration, they haven't embraced the NIL model as much as other schools have.
I heard one of the owners of the new Nashville Major League Baseball team's an Arkansas guy.
Is he?
We get him involved.
If he owns a baseball
Yeah,
team,
yeah,
he's
baseball
got
team.
I am
scratch.
significantly involved. The worst thing, not the worst and the best thing I ever did was, it's another one of those things. I made money, so I wanted to do with money
Right.
what I love as a kid. It's Arkansas sports. So I've put a lot of money into it, but it makes me angrier when we suck.
Yeah, right.
And it ruins it a bit for me. And I start to really be angry at coaching whenever I normally would just be sad. I'm also
Yeah.
angry now.
Yeah. How's the John Calipari brainwashing going? Are you fully in after
No,
the
none.
16 last year? No.
None. No brainwashing. I went to a basketball camp with adult basketball camp with I know. So I did that with Cal, and I don't want to Icarus myself. I don't want to fly too close to the sun and not like people
Yeah.
that are involved with things that I love.
Yeah.
So I have purposefully not pursued a relationship with Calipari.
Comfortable
smart.
distance.
That's
I'm just
smart.
gonna let it. I'm just gonna let it go.
Because that's how he works. He goes to a school. You're unsure at first, and then he kind of wins you. I mean, like last year's a great example. You guys weren't that good. You're a little bit of a disappointment, but you go to the Sweet 16.
But we didn't
all
have
of a
any
sudden the
players
fans-
before it started. To be
Yeah,
fair,
I know.
he
So
came
then this is
into
how
an
it
empty
works.
Roster.
And then everybody like buys in, and then you look up, and suddenly Arkansas fans who fucking hated his guts.
Yeah, we hated him.
Hated his guts. Hated it.
No, we hated what he stood for.
Would have shot
He
him
stood
on
for
sight
Kentucky,
if you-
which
if-
is blue. We hated
If you
him.
saw him in the street, you would have shot him on sight. Now all of a sudden you're building a statue for him, and that's how it works. And Kentucky fans are like, you thought we loved him? We never loved him. You're like, I remember. Wait a second.
They absolutely
Yeah.
loved him.
But he's convinced us he's changed his model, though, of the one and dones. He's convinced us now, and I believe him because you're seeing it now with his first year of actually going and getting these players from international. A lot of the kids that are coming to the portal aren't freshmen. In Kentucky, it felt
Yeah.
like it was all 5-star one and dones. They're out.
Yeah.
We still got a couple of those, but I feel like he and they are investing more into the sophomores and the juniors a bit more than he ever has, which probably brings a different element when it's tournament time because those Kentucky teams would flame out.
Yeah.
Round one, round two.
St. Peter's.
I loved
Yeah.
it.
It was
It was the
incredible.
greatest. Yeah.
Let's talk about 90s country music.
I've been waiting for nothing more.
But before we do, I got to tell the people about Game Time. College football season is back, which means tailgates, cheering crowds, and the excitement of being in the stands before kickoff are all back too. Ever find yourself at a tailgate and decide to grab tickets last minute? That's where Game Time comes in. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. I was just looking at tickets for Idaho State at New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
This Saturday, I was just scanning that. I was like, should I get to Albuquerque this weekend? If you're like me and you're like, maybe I should get out to Albuquerque, watch Idaho State, New Mexico, I got great news. Amazing Game Time deal. For only $13, you can go watch Idaho State at New Mexico, Brandon.
Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque.
It's really
You
beautiful.
been to
in the
Albuquerque
fall.
this time of year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. Every time.
Take the guests forgot to buy in college football tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code MOSTLY for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code MOSTLY for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. All right, Brandon.
What's your 90s country? Where you
I don't know. I just want to talk about it. What do you want to talk about?
90s country.
You want to talk about 90s country?
You like it?
What happened? So I guess I'll start here because I love country. That's all I listened to. That's all my parents would listen to when we were growing up.
You were going to write a book about 90s country.
I was going to, during COVID, I I seriously sat down. I fleshed out an entire book for.
You really started on it. That's awesome.
I started it. I was like, I want to write another book. Maybe I have nothing. You know, it was a weird time, as you guys know, and I was home a lot. I had the free time. I was like, if I was to write a book about something that I care a lot about, what would it be? And college basketball came to mind, but I was like, I don't know. Has anybody written a book about 90s country? And I fleshed out all these chapter ideas. And then COVID just stopped, I guess. I don't know. And then I was like,
we ran out of COVID.
We ran out of COVID. And I was like, all right, well, I guess I got to go back to work and get back in the world. But yeah, I mean, if the pandemic was still going on and we were still locked in, I probably would have written a 90s country book.
How are you going to chapterize it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Underrated, overrated, women, men?
I remember one chapter was Boss Bitch Power Rankings is what I called it. And I was trying to figure out who.
Obviously, Shania's one.
I think I had Jody Messina at one.
Boy.
I think I had Boss Bitch Power Rankings. I think I had I had Hollywood Power Rankings where it was like who went Hollywood the best, like Dwight Yoakam and Tim McGraw, you know, and like all these guys. I don't know. I'd have to dig up my notes. I abandoned it. But like what is it about 90s country, Bobby, that resonates so much? And I guess this is not just a country music problem, it's like a media problem. We all love the 90s so much
that we're getting the age where we have control of the media and that's what we listen to.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's easy. Yeah, I think that's right.
I listen, to me, it's the greatest too because I was a child and I was in my formative years, and also it's happening now, but it happened then. Country music definitely crossed over. You know, Garth was playing stadiums and doing basically a rock show.
Central Park, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it was so big then. In the movies, it was big. George Strait they all had movies. All the big stars were in movies. But I think the music just crossed over so much. And then also we're the people that get to control the narrative now. So that's our favorite. I think
our favorite
in 10
era.
years, there'll be 2000s country was the best. But we're doing producing a podcast now of 90s country. It's not out yet, but you were talking about chapters. Like we're doing it every year. Like 1990, we're doing like the awesome. 10 elements. And it's really cool to go back and see, because that's when really everybody popped. There was like that class of '89 that had all those guys, the Alan Jacksons, the Clint Blacks. It's much like the
Garth's in that class, right?
Yeah, it's much like the quarterback class. We know Marino and so. And also, that's really when like radio started to be a little transformative again. I think you had like the 50s when it came out of AM.
But like I said, I don't think it's just a country music. I think it's kind of like
alternative.
Brandon,
alternative is like
when was
equally
the
as awesome.
every music? It seems like people love the 90s.
90s rap is great.
What about Brandon? When was the best era of WWE for you?
Yeah, it was
probably the 90s, right? You know, like when was the
90s,
NBA the best? Probably.
People think the 90s. Yeah.
Probably the 90s. You know, like everybody just kind of gravitates back towards the 90s. How do you fight against, because I need help with this. This is a question for me. How do you fight against, as you've gotten older and you look back on like the thing that you loved as a kid and now, and I'm not saying you feel this way about modern country music, but sometimes, like we talk about college sports and we love it, but then we're also like, this is completely different than the world that this is different than the sport that we fell in love with. How do you fight off being an old man when you're like, I think 90s country was the best, but also I don't want to be the guy that goes on the radio every day and is like, this current shit sucks. Take me back to the 90s. How do you handle that tug of war?
I think that the tug of war that happens a lot in country is people saying, well, that's not country. That's often the thing that any sort of new music is met with. The one consistent thing about country music, and you could even put into different types of art, is that if something is ever stagnant, it dies. And the one thing about country music has been people have always hated on it. Like you can go back to where it originally rooted from. The slave ships and Europeans. That's where the fiddle and that's where the banjo came from. And so when people are like, that's not country, I'm like, okay, well, is it from the slave ships and from Europe? Well, because that's what's country, and it comes to rural America, and that's where it starts to spread. And so you can do that. You can even go to, the guys in Texas back in the day. When they amped up a steel guitar for the first time, that was met with such outrage because that's not country. I've been fortunate enough to have friends that were a part of the 90s country scene, like big artists. And even Garth has told me multiple times that he was met with so much, you're not really country. And a lot of the people that
Waylon Jennings, right? Like went after him.
Yeah, all of even the the outlaw country.
Yeah, the outlaw guys.
It really wasn't because they were like robbing banks. It was because they were doing it a bit different, but it was met with that's not country. So as soon as it stops where people aren't saying that anymore, the format dies. And so I just kind of have to look at it like that in a macro world more than a micro.
Interesting.
And there's a lot of things that end up not country, but anybody that I hear go, well, that's not country, I'm like, well, you are elementary in your mind, because that's always been said. My grandma, who raised me for a lot of my life, adopted me, she was a massive Johnny Cash fan because he was from Arkansas. We didn't have a lot in Arkansas. So he was like the guy. And so she would talk about how people would protest his concerts because he wasn't country. And he's in the Country Music Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Sure.
And it's now. So for me, I have to look at it in that lens of there should always be music met with, that's not traditionally what I find appealing, and that's okay.
Yeah, because then that's how it evolves.
Yeah.
There's always got to be people stepping outside the comfort zone there.
Bobby, in Joe Diffie's John Deere Green, I've always had a problem. In letters 3 foot high, he wrote Billy Bob loves Charlene, and it looked good to Charlene and everything. And then the whole town said it should have been red,
yeah.
but it
looked good to Charlene.
Yeah, and John Deere Green. You think the whole town had the exact same take about that? I always thought there's no way the whole town was in unison thinking it should have been red, because I'm sure some of the town probably thought he shouldn't have written it at all.
Do you know that song is written by a guy who made an entire town life of many characters?
Really?
Yes, you dig into this.
There's a universe. There's like a cinematic.
Did he also write Third Rock from the Sun?
There's
that's a town that
there's there's some Dixie chick. Earl is from the same town.
Earl's from the same town?
If you dive into it,
way.
You guys could probably Google.
There's a country music cinematic universe.
There's definitely a universe, and a lot of the characters where they knew each other, they had lives.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
No shit.
I just knew Charlene and Billy Bob.
You know what? Speaking of country music characters and stuff, this just came to mind. Maybe it's because you posted this on Instagram not too long ago. Do you remember the Travis Tritt have like a series of like 4 music videos where he was in a wheelchair inexplicably, and he like fell into the water?
I remember one. I don't.
Right? Was he like working on a boat on a dock and like fell into a water? I remember watching CMT and GAC. Was that the other one?
GAC
American
was like
Country?
the junior varsity.
That was the other one. Yeah. And just like Travis Tritt would just be like, I got an idea for a music video. I'm gonna be paralyzed. And then I'm gonna run into some issues.
Yeah, that was a.
Or was that just one video?
That was really one video.
It was only one video.
Yeah, but it was a very cinematic movie. It felt like many.
Yeah. All right. I just saw it 1,000 times.
Song? Do you remember?
And I'm tired of pretending.
I don't know.
And I don't love you anymore.
Is that the song? Is that
right? That's a song.
That is.
That's definitely a song of his.
I don't know, man.
If I Lost You by Travis Tritt, is that correct?
I don't.
Was he in a wheelchair? Or what are you Googling over there, Ebo?
I have Travis Tritt wheelchair, but I have
The lyrics to Anymore don't really fit.
I feel like there was more
Travis
than
Tritt.
one.
If I Love You, Travis Tritt wheelchair Annie, Travis Tritt.
Well, yeah, that's
Anymore.
That's Wheelchair Annie. It's totally different.
Sorry, those are the 3 that I'm seeing. If I Lost You is the one that keeps popping up.
Yeah, there's this Travis Tritt playing guitar.
Travis.
If I lost it, yeah. So I remembered it as like Travis Tritt had like 2 or 3 videos where he was the Wheelchair Trilogy Part 1. Let's go. Vindicated.
Wheelchair
All right,
trilogy.
there's a trilogy.
There's a trilogy.
Country music videos of all time.
Who's
No
that
other
guy?
than Travis Tritt's trilogy when he's in a wheelchair. Through all 3 videos,
Hands down, the
Why was
best.
he in a
he
wheelchair?
said
Oh, it's legs
through
now.
the whole 90s.
Tell Me I
I'm
Was
gonna
Dreaming
be
was
in
probably
this
the
wheelchair.
one.
Tell Me I Was
Every
Dreaming.
song.
Why did he do that?
There's 3 songs. There is Starts
hootin'
With
and hollering.
Anymore.
What a good song.
Tell Me I Was Dreaming.
Oh, Hootin' and Hollering.
I want
Good,
to say
good
like
podcast name.
92, 91.
All right.
I got in a fight with him. He blocked me on Twitter.
Travis Tritt or those guys?
Travis Tritt.
Really?
Yeah, not the warmest guy. Doesn't have to be. Everybody doesn't have to be good for everybody.
Is that a bad day to be alive?
It was for me that day.
I've never been blocked by a country music star.
I've been blocked by many.
Really?
What about Marty Stewart?
I like Marty Stewart.
Marty Stewart's
yeah,
cool?
Marty Stewart's a man.
Marty Stewart's fucking cool.
Marty Stewart, youngest person to be in the Opry until Dirks was put in.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Marty Stewart, cool.
Marty Stewart's cool.
Marty Stewart, cool, huh?
Who is he? He was married to someone.
Yeah, Lori Morgan.
That's right, Lori Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew he was
No,
married to
that's
someone.
wrong. Wait, that's wrong.
No, Sammy Kershaw's married to Lori
yeah,
Morgan,
yeah.
right?
Wait.
That's wrong. That's wrong. Hold on.
Sammy Kershaw is...
Sammy Kershaw was married to Lori.
Yeah,
Troy
she's the
Aikman.
queen. Huh?
Troy
Aikman's not married to Sammy
Marty
Kershaw.
Stewart is not married to Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman was with Lori Morgan back in the day with the Cowboys. They dated. Marty Stewart, his wife,
Connie Smith.
is Connie Smith.
Marty Stewart. Okay, so the story is Marty Stewart. Let me see.
He's from Mississippi?
Marty Stewart would go to like Connie Smith
From Philadelphia.
concerts, and then just basically was like a super fan of Connie Smith and was just like, I'm gonna shoot my shit. He did what Travis Kelce's doing with Taylor Swift.
Except
same
not,
thing.
not,
Where he's
not on a
just like-
podcast.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, I like you. You should marry
He
me.
manifested it.
Yeah, and then they.
Well, good for
Right,
Marty Stewart.
I think that's how that happened.
It is. It was in the documentary. It was in the country music documentary.
The Ken Burns.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Ken Burns. Look at that. This is awesome. You're like stoking my flame.
You got like real time Google here for your.
Yeah,
for your
but I
random
love
thoughts.
country music.
But I'm like
I'll-
ChatGPT Google, not always right.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot to
Yeah.
say, but not always right.
Connie Smith, who I admired since his childhood. All right. Marty Stewart was awesome. Yeah, I don't know, Brandon. I have you know that we talk about it often. How much we love country music, but I've fallen off a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
I like someone like Bobby to come around and kind of
stoke the fire a little
stoke
bit.
The fire.
Get
me
you going.
Yeah,
That's okay.
You're gonna be driving home,
start
listening
feeling
to,
things
listen to
again.
Mark Chestnut
that's
today.
right.
Who's your favorite ever?
So, mine. Okay, so I love '90s country as well. My favorite country music star ever is Brad Paisley, and I can't explain it. And everybody shits on me for it because he's not '90s and he's certainly not like.
He does have one of the greatest songs of all time.
I love Brad
Whiskey
Paisley.
Lullaby. Like
Yeah.
really one of the greatest.
I fucking love Brad Paisley.
That's not my favorite Brad Paisley song.
Can I give you a Brad Paisley story?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to go? I'd moved to Nashville, and I was doing hip hop and pop. I grew up in Arkansas, but I started in pop, hip hop, and was doing some sports. And I had been elevated to the point where I really couldn't elevate anymore. And they were like, "Hey, we promise we're going to send you to LA or New York next." And it didn't happen. They had re-signed like Seacrest, and they'd re-signed Elvis Duran. And so I was kind of looking for a way out. And they said, "Was there anything we can do to keep you?" And I said, "Well, I mean, listen to me talk." And I was already putting country artists on pop stations like Willie Nelson and Dirk Bentley. They would come by. I just had a general interest in all music. I had a record deal as a rapper at one point in my life. So there are all these elements of music that I love. And also, we were lucky enough to grow up when music started to be digital. So we didn't have to go to the store and only see a couple that weren't country. We could get anything off Napster. Just hit the letter L and download every song that starts with L, and it would all be there in the morning. And so I was like, I think I would fit if I went to Nashville. And so I had built my own syndication company with my own money down in Austin. And they were like, okay, I think we can do that. I go to Nashville. It was not met well. It was not a warm welcome for me. I was very different.
What year are we talking about here?
2012, 2013. It was actually brutal for me the first couple of years. And so Brad Paisley invited me over to his house. And Brad Paisley is a quirky guy.
Yeah.
Super cerebral. And a bit odd. I think that's usually the give and take with somebody that's really smart. They're also a bit odd.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "Hey, come up to the property." And he had a talk with me, a real one. He was like, "Hey, look, people are going to think you're weird for a long time because you're different." And he was like, "Hey, man, I've been very different. And when I first started, like I had a skill, but everyone was like, that dude's not going to make it because he's so different." And he really like give me the old pat on the butt. Like, go get it.
That's cool.
And yeah, that was when I had just moved there. Like, I really value that and still value that conversation with him.
So he's a nice guy?
He's a weird guy, but I like him.
This is my equivalent of watching the SEC documentary.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
As a guy who's not a Brad Paisley guy, hearing it. Probably George Strait. I want to give you a better answer than that, but it's probably George Strait.
I think that's a lot of people.
It's probably I mean, I want to be a real ball knower.
He and I have gotten in fights over this.
Why? Is it did bother you?
I would say John Michael Montgomery comes to mind as if you want to talk 90s, like the John Michael Montgomery did it for me. But yeah, George Strait's the answer. I could listen to George Strait any song, all day, every day.
Our fight is always Garth versus George. This is what
it's easily Garth.
It's easily Garth because Garth at least wrote some of his songs,
and
he's a performer, and he goes out there.
But Garth does credit George Strait.
I'm talking, but I want to argue who's better.
Right.
You guys. It sounds like you're arguing who's worse.
I
want to argue who's better.
Garth's better.
But I think George Strait's better because you guys both said Garth, so I assume you're arguing who's worse.
No, I don't think.
What do you mean it's easy? Because if that's the case, then I agree it's easily Garth.
No. We're arguing the same thing you're arguing, just a different guy.
I think there's a misunderstanding.
Right.
I want to argue who's better.
Right.
That's why I say George Strait.
Right.
You seem to be thinking we're arguing who's worse.
You ask the question and set up the argument real quick. Say which one is better, and then I'll answer it. Okay, just say which.
George Strait.
It's Garth Brooks.
I think Garth Brooks would say George Strait.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say Garth Brooks.
I agree. I agree with him.
Can I give you a great Garth Brooks story?
Yes.
Do you even want stories? I want
as many stories.
I don't want to hijack your show.
Okay, all right.
Buddy,
You know what? Hold the story.
Yeah.
First, give me your take on.
What do you want? Alabama? Not over.
Yeah, I don't know. For
Cody's prep sheet.
It's over.
Yeah, Cody. What did Cody put on the?
Hold on, it's over.
Not over.
Florida State bullied them.
I saw.
They're 5-5 in their last 10.
I saw.
They have a soft West Coast guy trying to make savages out of. It's done.
I agree. I think Canada Board's a good coach.
You're just scared it's not over because we both got post-traumatic stress thing with our Alabama and what they've done to us over the last 20 years. It's over. We can come out in the streets. We can dance.
See, I think
the boogeyman's gone.
I don't think Arch is a bust, and I don't think Alabama's over.
Arch is not a bust.
Okay.
Arch had some problematic things, some mechanic issues. Alabama's over. Florida State was 2-10 last year. They put together a better team this year. They dominated Alabama.
My problem with that, though, is they did beat Georgia last year when Georgia was number 1. So it's there.
That was the last gasp.
I know. I hear you. It's in there. And I think DeBoer, he's won everywhere he's been.
But he's won everywhere he's been without the expectations and the crushing realities of being Alabama's coach.
It is a crushing reality.
The what you got to do as Alabama's coach is nowhere near what you got to do as Washington's head coach, and it's bullshit and it's crazy. You got to be a weird guy to succeed at the highest level in the SEC. You got to be like tunnel vision, laser focus. Kellen DeBoer is just a happy-go-lucky. Let's roll the balls out and try to play football guy.
I think there's something to that. To be an SEC coach, it's almost like a CEO of a Fortune 500. You have to be a bit cutthroat and do some nasty stuff.
Borderline criminal.
Because you don't get there without doing nasty stuff.
Correct.
And he does not have that yet. But to be fair, you're looking at Brian Kelly. He did win other places, but he came to LSU, and they kind of sucked. And we're giving him a little time.
Fair enough. But LSU to me just isn't Alabama. LSU can go 9-3, 9-3, 8-4, and realize that they're building to something. Alabama has to be right now tonight.
Has Bama always been that way, or is it just Saban?
No, I don't remember. Sucked.
I don't remember.
They got him out of there quick.
I'm going to be completely honest. Growing up, I don't remember Alabama being like anything.
Like Gene Stallings was like the last of good Alabama that I remember. Obviously, Bear Bryant.
DeBose had one good year.
Yeah, then he got in trouble.
And then DeBose had one good year, and then they fired him quickly, and then they hire Mike Price. He goes to the strip club immediately to celebrate it. It's rolling, baby. And then it just doesn't happen for a while.
They had 3 coaches in a row that weren't good. So they weren't always good.
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't realize Alabama. I'm telling on myself, but growing up in Indiana, I did not realize Alabama was like this blue blood program that's like ran college football. I was like they're a dinosaur, dude. They were good way back in the day, and then Nick Saban made them what they are.
Yes,
that's kind of how I know Alabama.
They just took they took the mid '90s to like 2006 off. As far as being a blue blood, they had a bad stretch.
All during Travis Tritt's wheelchair videos, they were not that good.
They were not. I remember
they were not that good.
When I was flipping through college football.
But by the time It's a Great Day to Be Alive came out, they were good
they
again.
Were back.
All right, good sports talk. Now, Garth Brooks' story.
It was April Fool's Day like 3 years ago, and I get a text, and the text comes from a number I didn't have in my phone, and it said, "Hey, it's Garth Brooks. I want to call you about something." And it's April Fool's Day, so obviously it's one of my idiot friends messing with me as Garth Brooks. So I'm on the air doing the show, and I hit him back, and I said, "Hey, call me at like 1." And normally I wouldn't big-time Garth Brooks, but I knew it wasn't Garth Brooks. So call me about 1. I'll be able to talk. So 1 o'clock, I get a call, and my wife, who was my fiance at the time, I said, "Hey, come and record this because I'm going to catch one of my buddies doing this joke." And so, boom, we hit it up, and he's like, hey, Bobby, it's Garth. And I'm like, man, it kind of sounds like Garth. Like a little bit that sounds like Garth, like good job with your impression. And I'm like, hey, what's happening? He goes, hey, I want to invite you to come open up for a stadium show for me. And I've never opened a show that big. And normally I don't open. I'm not good enough to open. I've always just headlined my own stuff, either shows or theaters doing comedy. And so I'm like, okay. I would love to do it. I don't think this is you, Garth Brooks. And he's like, how can I prove that it's me? And I'm like, I don't know, like sing something. I'm just messing with it. I don't think it's him.
Yeah.
And he's like, sometimes. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Garth Brooks. And so it was Garth, and he was doing the football stadium in Fayetteville, Reynolds Razorback Stadium. And we went out and we played. We were the main support act. So we played for 45 minutes before Garth after the opener. And the largest hog call ever, like 140,000 people. One of the greatest nights of my life. But I made Garth sing a song on the phone to me to prove he was real.
And he just did. He wasn't like,
no ego. Like Garth is it's almost weird. He's so nice. There are like 4 people I've met in music that have a connection that you go, oh, that's what people talk about when they talk about Bill Clinton. Like he would meet you and you'd go, Reba, Dolly, Garth, and Taylor. All 4 of them.
Really?
They have this innate ability to make you feel like you're the one they came to talk to and see that day. And Garth has it more than anybody I've ever met.
I've never heard that about Reba. I'm not saying I've heard the opposite of it. I've heard that about Dolly, and then Taylor's a different kind of animal these days. But I have heard Garth is a very humble guy and very down to earth guy. I like that you just kind of. So I wonder how many times he's had to prove himself on the phone by sing
on the phone.
Sometimes late at night.
I don't know who would question him. I really thought it was my buddy.
I can see that. Yeah.
I mean, if it's someone on the phone that could get their voice to sound like Garth Brooks, don't you think they could sing?
I mean, you probably could do it right now.
Garth Brooks?
Give me a little.
No, I can't. That is exactly the song I would sing.
Yeah, that is interesting that he chose that song as well.
He didn't say blame it all on my roots.
He didn't.
Yeah,
right,
he didn't do the dance because you would have cried the whole time.
Yeah.
Imagine calling Garth Brooks. He just sings the whole dance to you.
He doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Like, Garth, no, I believe it's you, buddy. I believe it's you.
He just keeps going. The song's 3.5 minutes, dude. Just you're gonna have to get through it.
Yeah. I don't know. I like George Strait's music better.
And that's fine.
I like George.
Can I just? He likes to turn it into this. I love George.
I love George Strait too.
I didn't turn it.
You turn it into. You always turn it into verses and all this stuff. And
what are you talking about? I didn't turn it into anything. You're the one who brought the topic up. Review the tape. You're like, Bobby, we gotta talk about this. Titus like George.
That's not true at all. You brought this up. Bobby, wait a second. Did I do that?
Bobby, we gotta talk about this.
Did I do that?
I thought that was you. I thought you switched seats.
Bobby. And then you tell me I did it. No,
you did it.
Garth's a better concert. I've always conceded that Garth is a better concert.
To me,
way better concert.
It just goes along writing songs, and Garth didn't write all the songs.
I'm always in the mood for George Strait. But not always in the mood for.
He doesn't write his songs, and that goes a long way to me. That goes a long way.
I feel like
do you hold everyone else to that standard?
Yeah,
Everybody,
do.
Every.
I
you don't write your own jokes.
I can.
Tarani writes them for you.
He writes some of them. He writes the funny ones.
Yeah,
I write the bad ones.
And you still have this whole thing. You're like,
Bobby Heenan wrote most of my jokes like 30 years ago.
I watched a thing on Bobby Heenan last night where Rick Rude didn't want Bobby Heenan with him.
Yeah.
And Rick Rude was like, I can handle it myself, but Bobby Heenan was still made to go with Rick Rude because he needed that support. That's my TikTok. It's mostly 90s wrestling.
Yeah. That's
you're big. You run your Instagram?
Yeah.
I guess so. You're big list guy.
Yeah,
big,
it gets the most.
He's a list guy too.
Oh yeah, he's got his top 10. Like TJ, pull up his Instagram. Let's. I want you to. Pick
I got one about to go up.
I'm a big list guy myself.
It's
country stars that narrowly avoided death.
Yeah, here you
That's
go.
a solid one. Brantley Gilbert at 7. Got in a real bad car wreck. But the Hank Williams Jr. This is one of the most viral clips that I've ever had. Is Hank Williams storming off my show?
Go back to Hank Williams.
If you pull up the YouTube of Hank
500
Williams,
feet down a Montana mountain while climbing, he suffered multiple skull and facial fractures. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it changed his whole sound, his whole look, all after he almost died. Trace Atkins has the craziest one. One was in a crash and his lungs collapsed, but the next one, when he was shot multiple times.
It's not funny. I don't know why.
No, it's not. His wife.
I wasn't expecting it. That's
shot him in the chest. The bullet went through both lungs and his heart lining, and he survived.
He's like 6'8", right?
He's a monster.
He's a big guy.
Yeah,
big old boy.
He's a monster.
Big boy.
You're going to miss this.
Is that why she shot him? Because he left all the lights on?
Yeah, she saw electricity bill.
He still does like construction at his house.
Really?
Yeah, I saw him at the Opry a few weeks ago, and he was on a cane. And so I was like, what happened? He goes, well, I climbed up on, and I was like, you climbed? You're like God. 60. You're 6'9".
You're like Bigfoot.
And he's like, yeah, I was up there doing the roof.
I had a question. So you won Dancing with the Stars, correct?
I did.
The Dancing with the Stars, the new cast got brought out today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So we do, you're here on an annual day for us.
We do this every year.
We do this every year. We see how many, because it's not poking fun at the stars, it's poking fun at us.
Hold on.
Poking fun at the stars.
What year did you do?
5 years ago.
Okay, we're good.
No, nobody knew who I was.
I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure that
it's poking fun of us.
No, but there's nothing offensive about everybody going, I don't know who that is when it comes to me. Like
Mark's saying,
I want to make sure that there's
we don't have a clip of us.
Yeah, 2 years ago being like, who the fuck is Bobby?
No, we don't. We don't have that.
I just want to make sure.
But I wouldn't be offended by that. So,
all right, here we go.
Okay.
Dancing with the Stars.
How many do we know? I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
I think I got 8.
All right.
I'm at 2. I'm at 2.
We got Andy Richter, top left.
That's Andy Richter?
Yes. Good catch. Good call.
Is that Baron Davis?
That's Baron Davis.
Top. Is that Zac Efron's brother in the bottom?
It is.
Right?
How did you get that?
Because I watched The Traitors. Yeah, I watched The Traitors.
That looks like super skinny Shane Gillis right there with the shirt up at the beginning. But I doubt that's super skinny Shane Gillis.
Is that the front?
Yeah.
That's Zac Efron's
That's Efron's brother.
Is that Ellen with the bow tie?
No, that's not at all.
That's why I asked it as a
Is
question.
that Topanga?
Actually,
It is Topanga. Good one. You got it.
Topanga?
Yeah, Danielle Fishel.
Yeah.
Wait, is that
she's been on the show before.
Topanga in the middle.
you probably do know the bow tie guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the boat.
Is that Raven Simone?
No.
That's not Raven Simone?
No, foreign born, correct?
Bobby, you know all these people?
I'm
you know a lot of
I'm
them?
still friends with some of the pros on the show, and so I kind of had an idea who was going to be on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you've been prepped.
So you, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
the coach from The Biggest Loser in the top left?
No,
Hold on.
No,
that's
not
Andy
him.
Richter.
Not at all.
Girl to the right of Topanga looks familiar.
Oh,
Give
that's
me a hint. I need a hint.
that's
She looks familiar.
that's 3 Panga.
I don't know. I don't got it.
Brandon.
Front middle, you guys should know. You know the name.
Front middle. Zoom in.
You don't
Zoom
know
in.
what we know.
You 100% know front middle.
Boy, 100% is. Oh, her. Her. You talking
Oh,
about her?
that's
Yeah.
That's okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna say her name.
Oh, girl. Oh, girl.
That's,
Yeah, I don't even have to say her name. Y'all know who that is.
Is that Matt Stafford's wife?
No.
Okay.
Start with who it's not.
Is that
That's not.
elimination.
That's not Conan O'Brien.
Correct.
That's not.
I mean, is she still with an NFL
Yeah.
player?
Yeah, she is an NFL boyfriend.
That
so I was close with Matt
Yeah,
Stafford.
close,
Okay.
close.
Okay, that's okay.
who is in the bow tie?
How do
That's
I-
Robert Irwin. Steve Irwin.
Oh,
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Crocodile
I like
Hunter.
that. Top right is a musician.
Oh no, top right is
no, that's
now is a musician, but not only because people like.
Oh,
is that a
it's
queer eye guy?
yes. Go. You got him. You got him. No, you don't have him.
Oh,
Queer Eye?
I
No,
thought
it's not Queer Eye.
Is that Corey Feldman?
That's it.
that's Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
So he does do music now.
I saw the mouth. The mouth
Yeah.
was the giveaway. That's a Corey Feldman mouth.
He's got a sheenish mouth too.
Yeah.
Very sheenish.
All right. Middle is the bottom middle is she's the main one. They put her in the.
Yeah, that's Sabrina Carpenter.
We have to know who that is.
I
You
would say she's
know
the
who it
biggest
is. She's not a
star.
singer. She's not a singer.
She's the biggest, most celebrity on this.
Wait, that's not.
She's. I need a more. is
That's
she-
not who I think it is.
Can I give you a hint?
Yes.
Give me a hint.
It's a okay. It's a rumored rival to somebody who used to work here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good hint. Good hint.
Okay. So
That's fair,
Bobby,
right?
that's a great hint. That might help Brandon zero.
They will never. They will never.
It's a great hint.
a rumored rival.
I don't know the people
for
who work here
someone
now.
who
It's a
used to
great
work
hint.
here.
It's a great
It's a
hint.
great hint.
Who was Jeff Nadeau's rival? Who was a rumored rival?
Rico.
Who used to work here? Brandon.
It was a news,
Let's figure this
It was
out.
a newsworthy item whenever the person did not work here anymore.
That's not
Massive.
Alice Cooper. Then
Okay,
Yep.
you're getting there.
she has a rival.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Alex something.
Yep.
Alex
Oh.
Earl.
That's
Earl.
it, you
Alex
got
Earl.
Yeah,
Nice
nice,
job.
guys.
God damn, we're cool.
Yeah, we nailed it.
So hip.
Damn, that's Alex Earl.
You want the full list?
Is the top left the guy from Biggest Loser?
No,
Next to Richter?
Oh no,
is,
no, he is a
that the
vocalist. He's a
Lead-
vocalist.
Lead vocals
What is
and
vocal-
pentatonics.
You guys like acapella?
that's a time. Oh, that's yeah.
Oh, okay.
They be doing. There you
They
go.
dominate Christmas YouTube at our house.
Yeah,
Give me- yeah,
they
give
dominate
me-
Christmas
give
YouTube
us
everywhere.
give us the full list.
Okay,
Alex
so that's
Earl.
Alex Earl, Robert Irwin, Jen Affleck.
That's Mormon wives, but also related to Ben Affleck.
Whitney Levitt.
No, I don't think she's related to Ben Affleck. I think they lied about that, right?
Really?
I think
Oh,
so.
really?
I don't watch Mormon Wives.
I watched the first half of
You may fact check me on that. Like I said, I'm like ChatGPT. I'm like third of the
Yeah.
time wrong.
that shit's crazy.
We're staring at the TV.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at Titus.
myself.
Looking at
Waiting for
Ben
the-
Affleck,
waiting for the
sorry.
rest of the-
Danielle Fishel got her. Dylan Efron got him.
Hilaria Baldwin is Alec Baldwin.
Oh yeah,
wife?
she's
Is
in
that
it.
right?
Yeah,
Wait,
down the bottom right.
Jordan Childs is an athlete.
Yep.
Yeah,
They always put on a
gymnast.
really good dancer.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
everybody gets pissed when they don't win. I mean, people wanted to murder me that were fans of that show when I won.
Were you good when you started, or
Oh, it was
did
terrible.
you
I
got
never
good
danced in my
during
life.
Who was
No, I never got good.
Who's your
Pull
partner?
Up the video, Sharna.
Is she on? Is
No, she doesn't dance
she's
anymore. Yeah.
People don't dance no more.
It's Bruno Toniolio. And he
Yeah,
goes-
go, let's-
and he goes-
Bruno
and he goes-
Toniolio.
and he goes 7. And then Carrie Ann Inaba.
That's pretty good.
One of the
Ariane
judges,
Inaba.
did
Yeah.
one of the judges pass.
Len Goodman.
I got a lot
right?
of 7s. Yeah, Lynn died.
Lynn passed. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Who are the?
Joining
Are those two
Ned.
still on the show?
Joining Ned. Ned Overby. What was the guy's name?
Ned Purdy.
Ned
Perme.
Purdy.
Perme.
Ned Perme.
Did we ever locate
Trying
Ned
to do a-
Perme?
Trying to do a call back there, but
I'm pretty sure Riley Arnold,
Fumbled
who is one of the, is she a dancer again on this season? Her younger brother is the #1 recruit in the country.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
No way.
Lindsay.
Oh no,
Arnold-
Ryder Line. So she's dating his brother or something like that.
He seems to have a lot.
he knows a lot.
Who else was on your season of Dancing with the Stars?
DeMarcus Ware, who's my good friend now. He
Yeah, I
was
was gonna say,
awesome.
still boys
Great dancer. Gymnast from the 80s.
Mary Lou Retton.
Boom.
Mary Lou Retton.
Nailed it. Let's see.
I think I remember this cast photo now.
One of us should go on Dancing.
Here you go, Tinashe.
Oh, wow.
Nancy McKeon, Joe from Facts of Life.
Oh, Joe.
Who was awesome. She like broke her foot.
Oh.
John Schneider.
Take
who,
the good, you take the bad. Oh, that's Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah, and like every week he was like, hey, will you play my song? And I was like, man, I'm trying to dance here. Ivana Lynch, who was in Harry Potter. Milo Manheim, who was the son of Cameron Manheim.
Okay.
But he's a Disney kid. Great dancer. Ended up being runner-up. Was a far better dancer than I was, because I was not a good dancer at all. But yeah, and then I was.
Try to find some footage. We gotta do some business.
Yeah,
Brandon, we got
I
a lot.
got to tell you about pork rinds. Oh, we got a lot of business.
We got to double up some business.
PorkRinds.com, the nation's premier hub for pork rind lovers everywhere, is bringing back its Crunch Time Hero of the Week campaign, a program highlighting outstanding college football players, all while raising money for a great cause. Each week during the 13-week regular season, one player with a standout play or key tackle will be named the Crunch Time Hero of the Week. These big boys will post on Instagram weekly, and each share of their post equals a $1 donation to the Archer Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to helping families who are dealing with DIPG/DMG pediatric brain cancer. The weekly winner with the most shares will receive the crunchiest accolade in all of college football, the Crunch Time Hero of the Year. Fans can learn about the campaign and share their heroes' posts on Instagram at porkrinds.com. Your share counts. Visit porkrinds.com on Instagram and share the weekly Crunch Time Hero post. Each share equals a $1 donation to fight pediatric brain cancer with archerfoundation.org. Hashtag be a Crunch Time Hero.
TJ, give me a thumbs up when you have what I just texted you about. I want to talk about Sport Clips in the meantime. Classic rookie mistake, not going to Sport Clips haircuts. Guys come in looking like they've just been sacked by a 250-pound linebacker, but walk out looking like a first-round pick. Sport Clips hairstylists have the playbook for a clean cut. They've mastered the X's and O's of men's hair, and with the MVP haircut experience, you get a hot steam towel, a massaging shampoo, and that precision cut. It's the whole 9 yards. When you step into Sport Clips, you're walking into a zone for guys. The games are on. The stylists just get it. This is a place designed for guys to win and walk out with a haircut ready for the highlight reel. Sport Clips, it is a game changer.
What'd you send to TJ?
Something.
Right, that's what I was asking to
Yeah.
find out what that something was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think what you're doing now is you're calling attention to something that I wanted to
Do later.
Yeah.
So I should move on.
Yeah, probably. I think I did a pretty good job of just moving past it, and then you brought the show to a screeching halt.
And once again, Bobby, I've never hated Arkansas. In fact, 1994 Arkansas basketball, one of my favorite teams of all time that wasn't Mississippi State. Scotty Thurman.
Corliss
Williamson. Al Dillard shooting the logo threes.
Like 28 years old.
Yeah. So I've always but with this platform, and I get sideways with fan bases, and I start digging, and I dig as far as I can, and people judge me. And
Arkansas.
But I do the arc that you had of I hate him, and then circling around is pretty much much my arc.
Well, there's a respect, and I'll say this, just being like genuine here. I think both of you guys are really good at what you do, individually and together. I think it's what makes the show awesome. I think that's what makes people love you guys.
Thank you.
You're dynamic together, but also you're both savants in your own way. And I think a lot of times, especially with you first, Brandon, it was the fact that you can like list every 1987 Braves third base coach and the Cincinnati Reds peanut guy from '93. Like,
sure.
There's a lot of loneliness in that, and I respect that.
He's right. He's right.
Like, I love it. And
as an only child that grew up without cable TV, that's exactly how it happened.
That's a boy with no friends.
No, he's
one
right.
recognizes another.
Yeah,
I looked into your eyes.
I had 3 channels in Mississippi, and I stayed home every day. Yeah, I was. He nailed that one.
As you try to figure out who won the '65 Heisman, I can see it in your eyes. That's a boy that had no friends.
And I remember when Titus when you came on over here, I was super excited whenever they announced that you were coming over to Barstool, because again, you have a human about you, but also there's a respect that you played the game, but you don't talk to us like you played and we didn't.
Yeah.
I think that's a very difficult thing to balance while also being funny, because if you're funny at times, you can cut people in an odd way where they may not like you. And I think you guys individually.
It's hard. Yeah.
together.
You want people to take you seriously as like someone who knows what they're talking about, but at the same time, you don't really take yourself seriously, so you don't want to come across as super serious.
He does talk to me like that. He does talk to me like he played and I never played, though.
Yeah.
Whenever we're off camera, he just really talks down to me.
Yeah.
The other day I walked in, he said, "Do you know what this is, Brent?" Held up a basketball.
Basketball. Yeah.
Right.
This is called a basketball. This is called.
Hey, you dumb fuck. You lonely fuck.
Yeah. That was there's a loneliness to it.
How did you two come
was
together to do this show?
Well, I was, I got here in 2019. He was talking about getting hired, 2023, something like that?
Yeah, I was living in L.A., working for Fox, which is funny enough. I came full circle for us. Now that we're with Fox again. And I just wanted a challenge, and Big Cat called me, and he's like, I need someone to make Brandon Walker palatable to America, and I think you're the man for the job. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll take that on. And I've done my best.
He asked a real question.
But I like the shows too, like the holiday show, where it would be like the Priscilla, and you guys. Like,
yeah.
Like I was really drawn to those with you
those
too.
were fun.
Yeah. So I mean, that's where I became a massive.
You think
fan.
that didn't happen? You think that phone?
That's not what he said. He did not say. He did not say.
Big Cat said we have a guy, Brandon Walker. He's very good. Raw though. Raw. He's really raw, and we can't figure out what to do with him. And the thing is, the American public and guys like Bobby Bones, they just don't like him.
So
we got to make him likable.
In the last 3 minutes, we've learned that I grew up lonely.
We didn't learn that.
You knew that.
Yeah.
I grew up lonely, and I was very off-putting and needed a softener. That's what
you need the softener. I'm your softener.
You're the softener. All right. So you are the reason my face can be put out there every day.
No, I got hired here. I didn't want to do. I don't know. I kind of knew I wanted to be in the mix, so I wanted a show that was going to bring me in every single day, because part of what I had been doing was like a podcast from home, and I was like, I want to be in the mix every day. And so Brandon was doing the Yak, and you had that block of time. You were doing Pick Central, but then you're coming here, so you weren't going to do Pick Central anymore. And it just kind of happened. I don't know. We went on.
I needed a show. He needed a show.
Yeah, we went on a first date. We both realized, we have similar interests, and away we went.
Yeah,
it's a bit how Brooks and Dunn formed.
I'll be damned.
Now,
I would obviously.
No.
I would obviously be Brooks.
Or Dunn's the lead singer.
I'd be
Brooks
Dunn.
is the first name, but Dunn is the lead singer.
I'd be Dunn. I'd be Ronnie Dunn.
Yeah, and you were done before I showed up. And I think that's the point we're learning here, is that you were done. It was over. It was all over. Ronnie Dunn, bad tattoo, by the way. I'll say it. No one else in the room has to say it. I'll be the one that wears it, but the cowboy one, bad tattoo.
It's just cowboy down his forearm?
It's just massive cowboy down his forearm.
Let me call him. Tell him.
You don't have to, Bobby. You can sit this one out. I don't want to bring you into this.
All right.
But I just wanted to.
He's right.
I like it.
Brandon, you should get that podcast.
Vuori is incredibly versatile and comfortable, perfect for whatever your day brings, designed to look great beyond the gym, whether you're running errands, heading to the office, or meeting up with friends. Their core short is soft, lightweight, 4-way performance stretch. It moves with you. There's no restriction, and it's available in 3 inseam options, a perfect fit for every preference. Vuori is an investment in your happiness. For our listeners, they are offering 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet at vuori.com/mostly. That's VUORI.com/mostly. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Go to vuori.com/mostly and discover the versatility of Vuori clothing. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Vuori. What do you think, TJ?
Brandon, do that last one.
Do the last one.
Well, I'll tell you about the chaos of the ROVAL. Is unlike anything else in NASCAR. Drivers will battle for every inch on Charlotte's unique road course oval hybrid. It's a NASCAR playoffs elimination race with championship hopes on the line. Stars like Kyle Larson, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, and Christopher Bell will leave it all out there. You won't want to miss one of the most unpredictable and thrilling races of the season. The chaos of the ROVAL meets playoff elimination. Tune in on Sunday, October 5th. That's Sunday, October 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central on USA for the Bank of America ROVAL 400 at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Here's a story we have to, and Bobby, you can weigh in on this if you want. I don't know if you saw it. Pablo Torre is
a great one.
Just
The Kawhi.
He's breaking.
Is he the best journalist we got right now?
He's breaking the Kawhi and Steve Ballmer were in cahoots for a lot of money.
Oh, my God, yeah. Circumventing the salary cap, $28 million?
Now, without digging too deep, it's great that Pablo Torre broke it, but we assume this happens everywhere all the time, correct?
Yeah, that's what they said about
Brady.
Brady. I think Dirk was accused of this as well with a Cuban. That's why Dirk stuck around in Dallas.
I think it's just the cost. It's baked into the cost of doing business at this point.
Right. But Brady won a lot of championships. Dirk won a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi hasn't won dick with the Clippers. So Steve Ballmer did all this.
But he won 2 championships elsewhere, and if you're investing in trying to build yourself a champion, you go out and get a champion.
No, I don't. I'm fine with wanting Kawhi Leonard on your basketball team.
Didn't result in anything.
I'm saying it didn't result in anything, so that sucks.
Yeah,
that really, really sucks. But
so
it's like a fake tree planting business, right?
Yeah. What would be your fake business?
Oh, probably.
What would we if we had to come up with
pressure washing?
That's a good one.
Circumvent the cap.
Mattress selling.
Yeah,
I mean,
mattress selling is definitely one of them.
There is a restaurant near our house. I shouldn't say what kind of food it is because it would give it away. But it is a foreign, and I'm pretty sure they're just money. Just
right.
It's just straight Ozark happening in there.
Yeah,
yeah.
Car washes
that's a good one.
Breaking Bad car wash.
Yeah. Feel like I could do a pizza joint.
Yeah,
pizzas in the front and all kind of shit. Me playing for the Clippers in the back.
Poker in the front, liquor in the back. Or is it the opposite? Liquor in the front, poker in the back.
She won't give me the time of day. I'll never know. Yeah.
TJ? Still nothing.
What?
I had something.
Well, I
had something I planned.
We have one more thing we got to do.
I have something I planned, and I'm trying to stall for it.
Okay. We have one more thing we got to do. He is
what's
a
that?
guest, even though, Bobby, I believe you've watched the show before.
Many times.
You think a horse could play baseball?
Like Savannah Bananas?
I'm asking you of a horse.
Okay.
Think of like Mr. Ed, the horse, the talking horse from TV.
Familiar.
You think he could play baseball?
Yes.
Could you say no?
No.
What was that?
I don't know. Somebody opened
door.
Somebody
Who
opened the door.
Ebo?
That was unnecessary roughness. Is Casey Smith?
We have an on-air sign now.
On-air sign on?
It is on.
It is on.
Okay. All right. Good Lord. Okay. So can we do the clip?
Oh my God.
This is Sandy Koufax.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, and he's throwing to Mr. Ed. I'll have you watch this. Thoughts so far?
Better than AI?
Yeah. No.
I don't believe it.
Probably going to get a single or a double. Yeah. Right. Wait a minute. So we show that to all our guests. You seem unimpressed.
I've seen the episode.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I used to Nick at Night.
Yeah.
I used to watch a lot of
You've
Mr.
seen
Ed.
that episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought there was like a new horse. You know, the guys on stilts, Savannah Bananas? I thought they had like a horse now.
Do they have?
That's a great idea.
They probably will get a horse.
They should have a horse.
Like a
play
cowboy
baseball.
that
Why don't they have a horse?
Oh my God.
Because we played donkey basketball growing up.
They need to get a horse. What? Donkey? Don't do that. Don't do that. I've said donkey basketball on this show before, and you act like you're surprised every time.
Ben McDonald.
Ben McDonald brought up
right.
basketball.
We've talked about donkey basketball before.
It's a thing in the South.
You ever do a cow chip contest on the football field?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Bingo? Like that?
Yeah, cow chip bingo.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, they didn't know about that either.
They're not from where we're from.
No. We're from pretty much the same place.
Do you have double cousins?
Yeah.
I have double cousins.
Yeah.
What's the
I don't know that I have a double cousin, but cousins on both sides.
My mom and her sister married 2 brothers, so we have double blood cousins. It's like one step away from incest.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't really. I just want to be
That's
cool
interesting.
there.
Yeah.
How
It's
interesting.
it's family.
Sometimes.
It's family.
Family.
It's family.
Right,
family.
family.
All right. We getting out of here, or
I guess.
Well, what
I
did
don't
you
know,
have?
TJ,
What were you gonna do?
can you guys are being so cryptic right now. We're just kind of.
TJ, what do we think?
I don't know. I can't join.
Who are you zooming in? Who are you, Bobby? I don't know.
I have nothing to do with this.
I don't. Okay.
I was
all right.
gonna zoom.
Is this
Ronnie.
a joke on you or me?
I have a surprise. But we can't get it to work.
It's not happening.
And I don't know. I mean, the show we got to end.
Is it a surprise for him or for
Is
me?
it Garth Brooks?
It's Garth Brooks. Yeah, he's gonna sing
Sometimes.
Tomorrow never comes. Yeah.
Connor, why don't you riff a little?
But now we.
Who is the surprise
Now we
for?
wait.
Now I'm worried.
That's what I'm wondering.
Now I'm
Now we
worried there's a
wait.
joke on me.
TJ, what do we? I'm putting it in your hands. What do you think?
He's trying to join. It won't let him in. It's on him. I tried to join it.
Is it the horse? Is it Mr. Ed?
I don't think it's Mr. Ed. Is it Greg Oden?
Oh my God!
Why would
If
Greg
it was
Oden?
Greg Oden,
That's your boy.
I love that man.
AP poll came out. I'm just. I'm just stuck.
Alabama's number 21. It's one of the
AP
most
poll
beautiful
is
things
out.
I've ever seen. Yeah, Miami's number 5. Notre Dame's number 9. I think Notre Dame's in trouble. I think Notre Dame's got serious troubles this year. I think they're going to miss the playoff. And again, I told you, I'm not just sucking up to you. I think Arkansas is a problem for them in week 5.
I don't think you would suck up to me, so.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
That, yeah.
But I think Arkansas and at Pitt, I think they're going 1-1 in those games. I think they're going to lose to A&M at home, and I think they're going to go 1-1 at Arkansas and at Pitt. So that's what I think about Notre Dame. I think they're a 9-3 team that will miss the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
And when I said it a week ago, people were like, "What?" And then they lose to Miami. All of a sudden, people realize Brandon Walker knows what he's talking about. And I also said,
but that's just one loss, so yeah.
Right. And then I also
So
said,
we need 2 more for you to be right. You know.
they're coming though.
Okay.
I would like to go ahead and get the.
I would just
for
say
being
like
right before.
don't do your touchdown dance just yet, or do it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Do
the
it.
thing about me. I do my touchdown dance at every single opportunity. If I gain a yard and a half on 4th and 12, I do my touchdown dance.
Do you just want to call him, TJ?
Sure.
Do you have his number?
Nope.
I don't either. This is worth it.
we're
This
stuck.
is going to be worth it.
It's going to be worth it.
But I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm trying to do the
Can
show.
you answer?
and
Is it a
also-
surprise for
It's
him?
for all of us.
For all of us.
It's for all of us. It's a surprise for all of us, but except me and TJ because we know. But it's also
Brandon knows what he does.
If it's Ned Perme, you guys.
It's a surprise for all of us, and I can't.
You
I can't
crushed
figure
that in
out-
such a timely way.
Dude, if it
is Ned Perme,
No, that's the greatest ever. If it's Ned Perme, give you guys an Oscar, Grammy, or whatever you give.
Oh, we're going for Emmy.
Oh, the
We're
now
going for an
podcast
Emmy,
award.
yeah.
We're going for
sorry,
Emmys. Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Then consider my vote in.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Do you have a little sway with the Emmys? Could you pull that?
I don't
off
think
for
so.
us? Okay.
I don't
We
think
will.
I don't really have much sway in anything.
If we could grease the wheels, I would love to cheat.
Yeah.
I'd love to cheat and get an Emmy.
Yeah. One of us should be on Dancing with the Stars. Scoof. Let's put Connor on.
I'd love that.
Connor, get on Dancing with
It was the hardest thing I've ever done because I've never danced. Here we go. Who is this? Okay, I'm not looking at it though.
Yeah.
I put on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I got it. Brandon, you know who this is?
I don't know what's going on.
Hello, it's Bobby. Who's this?
Hey, it's Ned.
No way.
Ned Perme.
Are you kidding?
This is Ned Perme.
We, Bobby, we screwed up a Zoom call.
Is this? Hey, sing tomorrow never comes. Hey, so Ned, we've never met.
I can't understand how that has happened.
Did you know I wrote in my book about 3 people that I've never met? It was you, Sting, and Mark Grace. Do you know that I've had a Ned Perme fascination for like the past, 25 years of my life?
I had no idea.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah. Glad that book made it over there to you. Well, listen. Growing up, you were heroic in Mountain Pine, Arkansas, not only because you were super consistent on Channel 7 News, not only that, but when you played piano at Christmas, brought a tear to this dead inside kid's eye.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
That makes me feel great, Bobby.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate you. I have no idea how they got a hold of you, but A+ to them. And
Ned Perme.
And thank you for coming on the show. This is a highlight for me.
Oh, you're welcome. Are you still on the show?
Yeah.
We're still on the air right now.
Yeah, we're on the air, Ned. Ned, if you're ever in Chicago,
Okay.
come on by.
You told me that.
Sorry.
No, I would have protected you. Don't worry. They just handed me the phone, but I would have protected Ned at all costs. Hey, do you still live in Arkansas, Ned?
Yeah, I've been here for 41 years now.
Man, one day.
Once I retired, it's been almost 7 years since I retired from Channel 7. I spent 34 years here and 6 years in Mobile, Alabama, and that equals 40, and that was enough.
I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to be vulnerable with this question. Have you ever heard of me?
Yes, I've heard of
Okay.
you.
Oh, all right. There we go.
God.
There we go.
And that's okay if you hadn't, because a lot haven't.
It's a scary question.
Ned, can we set up a meeting for you and Bobby? You guys got to meet in person.
Well, where you live in Nashville, don't you, Bobby?
I do, but I'm back home a lot in Arkansas. I plan to be governor one day, so let's have lunch sometime. I'd love to.
Hey, I'd love that. Seriously.
Awesome.
So you have my number now.
I do. I'm going to get it.
There we
anyway.
go.
Yes, sir. Well, Ned, we hate to keep you, but thank you so much for answering, and I look forward to forming a long and substantial relationship with you.
Thank you so very much.
All right,
I appreciate the call.
See you later.
Okay.
It's Ned Perme.
How'd you do that?
How'd you do that? How'd you get Ned Perme?
We got a hell of a booker. We got a hell of a booker.
Oh, Josh.
So Josh was like, "We got Ned Perme. You want him to zoom in?" I was like, "Yeah."
How'd you get him so
Well, then
fast?
apparently, like Ned, not that it's his fault, but like we couldn't figure out the zoom, and that's why I was stalling because I was like, we gotta get if Ned is on standby, we gotta wait for Ned to get on the show.
Wait, I was on text. I was on that text the whole time.
Yeah. Bobby, you gotta tag mostly. You gotta go to lunch and you gotta keep us in the loop because we're invested in this now. We want you and Ned.
And I've been invested in the Ned story myself for a long time. But thank you guys.
Yeah,
thank you.
This was awesome.
Yeah.
Anytime you're in Chicago,
Thanks for having me.
You know that it's an open door.
I appreciate that. Big fan of you guys. So thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it?
All right. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow. See you guys.
All right.
That's how ball's done.
We can skip the last part today.
I'm Luke Combs, and you're listening to Mostly Sports. Family.
Let's go!
So TJ,
that's big.
TJ,
lock that in.
That's big.
I expect to hear that just like every
just drop that in every
in and out of
shows,
every
yeah.
ad read ever.
Just pump it in every once in a while.